So yeah, we're gonna do RP, but we're gonna share some old RP. Namely, what happened yesterday when you guys weren't here. I really wanted to stream it, and it would have been so much better if it was live, because I was awake, I hit the stream button, but I got AFK kicked, and then it's like, if your FiveM is having issues, please restart your computer. And I was just like, what? I have never had that. So I just tried to log back in, and then my game was like super laggy, and then I don't know what happened. It's like it knocked the graphics card out of my OBS, and they would not let me hit start unless I updated the driver. And it would let me stream, so I just turned the encoder down to a different setting, and you know, we were live. So I did that. But I was so disappointed because the magic word has been spoken. And Kelly got a flashback to that horrible night that has finally shed light on what happened to her and Victor. She remembers. It's all recorded, granted on a lower quality encoder, so please bear with the frame drops when the screen is turning. It's horrid, but it's here, and we're gonna share, so that way we're all caught up with the RP action. Okay? Yay. And there's also some other stuff that happened last night, so we're not just gonna get into the nitty gritty. No. What's that for? Did they bring that horse in here? Yeah, that Gerald was visiting yesterday. Gerald's here. No! I like this outfit! Take the shoes off. I hear Gerald. Yeah, you probably can't hear the clippy cloppies, but he's down on the first floor. Smell? See, there's Gerald. Whose bag is that? I think they gave Gerald napkins. Apparently he likes eating carrots and napkins. Oh, and Paige was visiting again. Everyone was supposed to go hunting. That's why they're just not in their city hall get up.
$100 each. Come on.
I'm sorry that I get paid big bucks around here.
You get paid more than me. Jesus.
You take that up with the mayor.
Yeah, take that up with
On pages are also broken. So I didn't even know they were down there trying to like. Actually, no, I did know they were trying to write me a letter because they were saying my PO out loud. That's why I came over. I was like, why are they saying my PO? What's going on? People talking about me?
Okay.
Also, since you're here, I got some questions for you.
Okay.
And we learned yesterday, people were on the clock. No one was getting paid. The thing is, we are getting paid, but instead of getting paid every interval, we're now getting paid once an hour. So for 8 IRL hours, we make $800 in game. And with taxes taken out, that's $15 a loss. So that's 680. And to get the cheapest automobile in the game, which is a Faggio, it's $650. So in a day, full-time day, like if you did it like it was your full-time job, you can earn a Faggio. We all hate those pay changes. We'll never be able to like, it's gonna be such a grind if you want to own any car above $10,000. And then there's the struggle of updating the car, like custom paint job, horn, tires, you know, the works, take it to Benny's, Hayes, like, you're just gonna be broke, and that's just your car. So what about when houses come out? It's just like, it's gonna be an endless grind when it should be a little bit more lax, because this is an RP server. We do want the realism aspect, but at the same time, we don't want it to feel like this is our 9 to 5, and we have to commit to here like it's our day job if we ever want to earn anything on our characters. Otherwise, we forever gonna be pedestrians, or we gonna forever be homeless, or we gonna be both. Hey, Blue!
Get over here before I swallow brain.
What? What's happening?
Okay, so last night, I went to go get Mr. Harris, and we were going to go hunting, right?
Okay.
Undersheriff informed me that I cannot open carry in the city. He says it's in the Constitution. So I asked Bryce about
You just got the sleeve!
where can we can't this and that. Bryce couldn't find what anywhere in the Constitution that says we can't open carry. The only thing he can find is the brandishing charge, and it says basically in this in the county.
Every square inch is gonna be covered.
County of Los Santos County. Where does that county start?
Outside of city limits, generally speaking.
Where's outside city limits?
You draw you a damn map, son.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out.
So he know where he's outside of city limits and where that law
so I'd say
stops
once
being
you get
enforceable.
past, well, definitely once you get up past Route 68 and north, you're definitely in the county. You get into Polito, it gets a little different. But yeah,
No, all that's
city
Blaine
proper
County, all of
is
it.
what I say. You don't want to be open carrying.
You won't go that far. You won't get anything that you can't
Islands,
cover up in a
Santos.
work setting.
You won't be carrying in Los Santos, not open carrying.
Well, I mean, anything with like a nice button-up shirt, covers chest, arms, and then the slacks. As long as you don't get your face or your neck tatted, you should be good.
I already know I can open carry here, as long as I'm doing bailiff stuff, and if City Hall or Mayor okay with me, that's got done. Next
Yeah, my
question.
graphics is still running like shit.
You go down to. Sorry. Go down to the pit and PD. Are we supposed to be getting searched?
Yeah, if we, yeah.
Okay, so we can't have our firearms down there, even though we're doing court down there.
Yep. Again, that's the. Oh.
Neck seemed
That's
hella
the,
painful.
Sheriff's Department's house.
Face?
So
Never.
They maintain control there.
Okay, just asking because I have not yet to get searched, but just clarifications.
Hands? I'm unsure, but yes, I have seen people look great with hand tattoos.
I don't pick up a fuss.
Okay, next question. George, or it's George, right? Under Sheriff?
Logan Garrison.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm chewing on some gum right now.
No, you're fine. So the undersheriff said the only people who can open carry is the police department. Now, wouldn't any government?
I need context with that.
Well, that guy's back.
Okay, because I had the
Context on that guy, from what I heard, he can't make binary decisions without rolling a dice. So if you ask him a yes or no question, he gonna roll.
my drop leg holster because we were going hunting.
I was like,
so
huh?
I was just running in there, get my gun registered, and we were going out there. I didn't know about the whole, not being able to carry. That's on me. I didn't read it, but really didn't say it. But he said the only people that can open carry is PD members. Because I asked him, because I said, okay, what about government employees? I was trying to say, if I'm doing security here or in there, if it says only PD can carry, then wouldn't I be?
It doesn't explicitly say that in the Constitution.
Well, I think there's a communication issue there because when I think he's thinking of something else, like for your job here, you would not be carrying a shotgun or a long weapon, something that would be on your back,
Yes.
That's what I think he's thinking of. Like there's no job that you would do in city that would allow you to open carry a long weapon. However, I do want to get you guys holsters to carry your pistols on the side, and that is quote unquote open carrying, but it's not really, you know what I mean? It's not in
Okay, that's the clarification I needed. That our service pistols will say it is not considered open carry. Obviously,
while
I just
you're
can't.
on duty, yeah, and you have it on your side, and you're actively using that in your
Ooh,
role, yeah.
like
You
angel
don't have it like in
wings.
your
I've
hand
seen
standing
that.
around. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
have it on your hip.
no, absolutely. But because I was just, obviously, I'm not trying to
I don't think you're getting
step
angel
on
wings,
nobody's
but that's like
toes or
what
hit,
I think of when
into
you say
something
upper
I'm not
back and
supposed to.
shoulders.
Because I was like, okay, well, if I'm doing security at the hospital or, with the mayor, do
Ooh,
I have to
really?
employ concealed carry, or if he allows me to, I can have a holster?
Yeah, we're hoping that you're going to be able to get a holster. It just depends on how, because I don't know what uniform requirements are going to be put in the future. I want you to have a holster. I think the mayor wants you to have a holster too, because yeah, we want people to know that you're armed.
Okay, just trying to get all the ducks in line.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the uniforms aren't
Oh, I
technically
see, I
finalized yet or anything
see.
like that, but I'm
What were your
hoping
other
that
options?
we do have you guys get some holsters, because I think that's a reasonable thing for you to have.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking
because I
of
just
PD.
didn't. Because I mean, obviously in there, we're going to have sheriffs with us and everything else, so I have no problem, just concealing it. If something happens, then obviously I'm not going to draw that unless they're breaching, your chambers and we have to go guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, or shoot our way past it when we come to it. But other than that, how's things going? Good hunting so far, other than saving people from drowning.
I went hunting last night with Mr. Harris, and we made
Japanese
a
sleeve?
lot of money.
Wait, what did you say? The
And
whole
so
leg or
we're
just the
waiting
calf?
for Bryce and Amber to get back here so we can take them hunting.
Okay. Well,
I just walked in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Make sure you bring all my lawyers back, though. That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of talent in the city right now. You're taking care of.
Whole leg minus the ditch behind the knee.
I'm going to
The
say
ditch.
yes, I will, but knowing our curse, there's no promises.
Don't worry, I got this, sir.
Yes, we do have a superhero on our team, though.
The hero we got, maybe not the one we. It's the one we got.
This is the one you got.
That way to
It's the
that
one
way.
we got.
We didn't have enough in the budget, okay?
Just send it back the CK signal.
Did they lose the horse?
The king signal.
CK, yeah. It says CK instead of a bat. It's a CK.
Why is it a bat?
No, I was just using it as the bat as a reference.
Okay, so like a bottle of Sprunk.
No sprunk, sir. No, I don't do sprunk.
Wait, what about instead of a CK symbol, it was the symbol of a cougar?
Nine out of 10.
We'll think
Yeah.
about it. We'll
You ain't gonna want what?
Workshop it. Yeah, workshop it.
Yeah, we'll work.
Oh, is it just the back of the knee?
That's true.
Just that one area is a 9 out of 10?
Run it to me.
We'll do a crown. How about a crown?
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Yes, because you're royalty.
Well, yeah, I am. That's right.
The king and queen.
Where's the horse?
It's true.
Where's the horse?
All right. Well, I won't take up much of your time. I'm very sleepy tonight. I've got to check mail and then do any paperwork. My lawyer's got any questions for me? If anyone else got questions, speak now while I'm working on
I
mail.
actually have several questions for you, but I actually
dear
need to
God.
have a meeting.
Dear
with you.
God.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
That's
So
what
mad
happens
about
when you
this.
ask
That's
questions.
Beat the superhero.
Now she
She
has
feels no
needs a
damage.
lawyer. She needs a lawyer.
Okay.
It was just a fly.
Yeah, did
think
you
I
kill
got
the
it.
fly?
I think I got
Did you
it.
get it? Okay.
All the way from the mailbox. I got it.
You
gonna keep it?
I don't think I'm getting paid actually. Now that you
Can
mention
I have it?
I haven't been getting paid all day.
I got through some of it. I'm still
Yeah,
working
yeah, we're
through.
Care of
It's
that.
Athena, the Greek goddess.
Our
How
face
you
looks
doing?
super
I'm
I'm
addicting.
doing well.
Being
How
taken
are you?
care of.
Fantastic.
That also-
Fantastic.
But Kelly's on some
I
downtime.
stepped in dog shit earlier. That was fun.
Oh
God
no.
knows how long till
Yeah, I
That's
got
some
new
shitty
shoes.
luck right there.
Looks like I finally finish it. See, the women's one's super predictable. Everyone knew Charlotte was gonna win, and then look, she won! Boo!
What was the incident number again?
Yeah.
It's pretty thing 396.
60.
There's the paycheck.
67.
Right.
Oh,
I just got
63.
paid.
Yeah, hold on.
63. All right, hold on. Let's follow me. You two.
When he was talking to me for a second, start freaking out. It's like, no one
Could
wants
you,
me. What the fuck?
Athena, could you possibly send her
Everyone did.
Yeah.
She out living her best
Are you
life.
Can I help
Sir?
write it? I'm really good at writing.
She sent me a PO before.
I lied. I
Heck,
just wanted to be
you're
cool and more
you're
comedy.
illiterate.
I am illiterate. You're right.
How am I supposed to know I got the PO? The horse
Look
ate
at this big
a
fuck off
pager.
photo with all these dickheads in it. Jesus Christ.
You know,
See, what was it?
you speak poetry now.
Was it
That's what I'm saying.
PT?
Pretty thing.
Hickory,
Oh,
not good.
God, let me clock on all.
I'm like
Me,
Picasso.
me and your father here, we wanted to get outfits just like yours. Mind taking us to the clothing store?
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Okay. You want the Hickory Guinness get up. Oh, yeah.
I'm happy we got an Alexa return though. There's Chelsea.
Exact
We can
replicas.
yeah, we can have a hickory day.
Yeah, Hickory.
Her
Day.
pop was
Yeah, I had one of those. I
amazing.
was put in prison. This made me feel special.
How are you put in prison?
Wait, why is there blood here? I
It's
just cleaned the
birthday, right?
floors.
I
There
hated the
was a
spot that they
fly.
used to make
That
Naya look
Latina.
tough. It sucked.
It's a big fly.
It looked so stupid and staged.
Mosquito?
Well, the mosquito was on someone's forehead.
Casey.
Oh.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Casey.
You remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. I was running around with Gerald, and I took out in the middle of the road, and I twisted my head in the 90-degree direction towards the right, and I saw a bunch of very approachable women in a car. Walked up to you, said something about a coloring book. Someone gave my horse Xanax. Here we are. Hello, here you go.
Oh Lord.
It was a great night. It was
No.
great.
Yeah, I love nights. They're
Oh.
like my favorite time of day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to see my ID?
Yeah, I want to see your ID. Do you want to see my ID?
Yeah, I want to see your ID.
Okay,
There's my
just one
ID.
second. Let me make
Oh,
sure
I
got
also did my
ID.
driver's test if
FIB,
you guys
have
want to
a-
see
you
that.
work at FIB?
I don't have my ID anymore. Where's my ID? Oh shit.
Sound like you ain't going
Oh
to DMV, bro.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
Shit.
He had a very
That
nice
little
weapon.
bastard.
Damn it.
He's fucking.
Here's my ID.
Here's your ID. You got a driver's license. I
But
need to get
Gerald
some of
ate
that.
it.
How do I get a license anyway?
396. DMV.
You gotta-
DMV.
Yeah,
DMV, is that a type of cheesecake or something? Like, what's the
That's-
correlation there?
No, it's like a
Cheesecake?
disease.
Oh, it's like when you play the skip rope game. Yeah. Huh, DMV is what you sing when you do the 1, 2. Yeah, I got you.
DMV.
I'm dynamite. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, window fight. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
exactly. Alright.
Casey, why you look
Look at
like
the
you're
outfits.
from the primal age? Like you're very primitive right
This
now.
is my superhero outfit.
Ah.
We're going hunting, so I thought I'd wear it to go hunting.
Stay with me.
Bryce told me I had to wear a vest, so I wore a vest. And now no one else is wearing it.
He took fashion
I
advice
think
from
you look
Bryce.
fine.
He does not
You don't
change his
have
suit
to wear
every
a
day.
vest. I mean, I was wearing all black.
Yeah, we were not prepared for hunting at all. We could have shot each other. I almost shot you in our.
What the?
As I was carrying him from his he literally, okay, so like say like right here where I'm going is like
I'm
the
just the
higher
ultimate
part of the
lurker here.
mountain. He decided to go down the slope and then he started like tripping
Guys.
and then
We
Ate
need
shit.
to go DMV.
Again?
Yes. I need my business card.
Hey, Casey.
Yes, sir.
Can we be friends?
Yes, I would love that.
Oh, that was my baby gagging.
Casey is
She's okay.
BT396,
I wanted
by
this
the
to
way.
be a lot harder than it needed to be.
Oh,
like
I'm
fighting.
sorry.
I wrote her.
Can we have an argument?
What do you want to argue about?
What do you really like to do?
Tell her she's a crappy superhero.
No, I wanna make this a proper argument. What do you like to do?
No, that would be I like to be a superhero.
Okay, I don't like that
Why not?
it's pretty good.
because I don't feel like I don't like it. You don't look like Spider-Man.
No, but I'm my own superhero. Not everybody can be Spider-Man.
No, but like there's only one, and that's Spider-Man.
Right. I'm
You-
not.
You got the
I'm
webs that come out of his
Spider-Man
little wrists and stuff. What comes out of your wrists?
I'm still developing my.
You know
mouth.
the only thing that comes out of you, it's out your mouth and it's bullshit.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
You
we're
know
getting
what?
too much into
Facts.
You really dig. Hey, peanut gallery.
this. Yeah, you stay out of this.
Hey,
You
Wait,
stay
there's
out of
peanuts?
this.
that was
Can I
having a
have some?
conversation you were butting in, so I don't want to hear it.
Can I have some peanuts?
Hi,
Oh, yeah, you're
Leah.
not Spider-Man.
Superheroes from
Yeah, every time I'm not live, I try to
You
record
stay out of
it.
this as
My
well.
computer was
No,
really
I am
struggling yesterday, but I still recorded
Hey,
it.
Barely wearing
people's-
clothes that
the
are
people's-
Today
privileged
when I
or
went to
not.
upgrade my driver, it black screened on me. And then it said it wasn't installed. And then I installed it again, it still wasn't installed. It kept asking me to reinstall. So I'm like, you know what? Just roll it back. Just roll it back to the other one.
Hero.
I thought you
It's
said
still a
the
little
penis
funny
hero.
though.
Oh, no.
Probably because I had to force
What?
restart it
Yeah,
mid
you
installation.
rep that. You rep that. Yeah. I
No,
love
no, no.
it. Penis for the people.
No.
Like when it messed up yesterday, it knocked out all my drivers. I couldn't record with my normal settings. I couldn't stream. Like OBS kept saying error, error. I'm like, I don't understand. What's wrong with you? Oh, you don't have any encoders. I have to take this upgrade.
One penis at a
One
time.
munch at a time.
Worst
yeah,
decision because I just went right back to December 5th and
Yeah,
it's
see, that's
fine.
how you know we're friends. That's how you can we can convincingly make everyone here believe that we were arguing when we weren't actually.
Weren't actually.
No, we weren't.
You
We
know what?
weren't.
I
We're
think
actually
that hat
arguing
is
with
really
all of them.
stupid.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Where?
Was he about to
Where's the
sell
cat?
his old clothes?
What the? Alright.
Oh. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
And the police were so nice to this girl earlier. So she was driving around Mirror Park. She got caught speeding in a car. So she got into a 3-car police chase. They finally pulled her ass over. And she don't want to talk to them. She got attitude. She fighting with the sheriff in the cells. They telling her to stop moving. She not listening. So they get her for the stolen car, the fleeing and eluding, the assault. He's like, I'm not even gonna put you down for the assault of the government official, but you know I could, because when I walked in that cell, you swung first. So he had all the reason to fight back. But because of the fleeing and eluding, the reckless driving, she became a felon, and as a felon, she's no longer allowed to have her weapons license, and she just got her license today, so that means she would lose her gun. So then all of a sudden she's just like, I'm sorry. Can I talk to the female commander over there, the one with the clipboard? I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna give you cops a chance. She's like, what? You gonna give us a chance? Like, you're in the cell because you chose to drive away from a simple traffic stop. You turned an infraction into a felony. And then we tried to talk to you, and you're just like, whatever, man, do what you're gonna do. You cops this, you cops that. Like, she was already, like, judging them and being hostile. That's why the sheriff could see, like, she had some pent-up anger. And he got in there, he's just like, all right, let's just go a couple rounds. You want to swing? Swing. I'll fight back. So they called medical for her. They talked to her, and they're like, it's her first offense. So you know what we're gonna do for you? Because obviously you're upset and we don't want to ruin your whole life over this. We're going to knock your charges down to a misdemeanor. The sheriff was like, what? But yeah, the commander got him on board. They all came to the agreement, and her charges got knocked down to a misdemeanor. Meaning, while yes, you will have a record because you made a mistake, you can keep your weapons license. She was like, oh my God, thank you. You guys are so great. Thank you so much. And then she's driving around City Hall with her motorcycle.
Oh no.
Totally learned her lesson.
Please.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
Athena, back up.
Hey,
please.
Amber.
And poor Nico, he just mopped these floors.
Sorry.
Alright.
I think she was evading cops. So the cops that I saw outside earlier, she was driving away from them. But who would think you drive your motorcycle in City Hall?
What you said?
No, I heard.
Okay, good.
All
Is
wow.
the easy way with guns?
No.
And then she's got the fun horn.
That's the exit right there.
Alright, you have 5 seconds to get out of the building, otherwise BD's gonna have to push you out.
Oh no, you're gonna call it cop. She's so sarcastic, bro. She's gonna be locked up again in no time. They did catch her later, and as her community service, she had to come back and clean our floors. See, they were here for her. Are the police here for the girl that just drove her motorcycle in the lobby?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
She's right there. Right now, is she?
Yeah, I.
She have like the little sideburn.
Yeah.
Actually, no. But then my page will have my pages.
You
and
don't
then
even
you'll
know
get
if that
confused.
one works. I want.
From the newspaper.
Hang on a second.
be
What
complained
the
to you?
fuck? Let me read this shit. Hang on.
Okay, I might. Oh, what they're talking about reading is everyone's reading Cody's review
Kelly,
of
I've
Billy
been up for-
Falco's concert.
24 hours again. I can't do math.
Do it.
He wants to know how much money he would make
I
for
can-
being
I
on the
have people
clock
can
for
vouch
8
for me,
hours.
Bryce and Casey. So, you know.
'Cause right now everybody's working out the kindness of their own heart.
Yeah, I just wish my janitor closet had like cleaning supplies like bleach wipes. I can't even clean up the blood over there for some reason. I have the flashlight. It's not letting me clean it. Yes, I don't have a good eye for it.
Must have dried up.
Yeah.
That's odd. Okay. Wait, you going hunting? You're not going hunting, are you?
No.
Okay.
No,
good.
that was Ember.
Okay, Miss Chaser and all that. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. I gotta make this short. Do we hear back from anybody, Kelly?
Goldfelt. He says both times are hard, but he's leaning more likely to 10 p.m.
Okay, if you can write him back, and if he's got a better time earlier than the fucking 7 o'clock. Sorry, apologies. Earlier than the 7 o'clock. It's been a long day.
He's been calling
Well,
you
let me
by
give
the
you-
name.
Of course you're pretty.
Everybody calls me Ivan. Yeah.
Well, is it? Well, I think he has it. Technically, he's the one that has it because he. Listen. I can explain. I
While your
cannot
horse was on a highway
explain.
sign,
I-
and then he appeared at the roller rink, and then he found me at a gas station, and then he ate the mirror on my car, and then he busted the windows in the front and the back, and then he surfed my surfboard and got hoof marks all over it, and then he ripped my blazer and stole my pager and ran up the street.
I'm gonna. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be real.
You don't?
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
What are you
I- can you say everything again, but just less loud, more musical?
That wasn't you want me to
I won't
sing
lie.
the
I'll put my
complaint?
hand up. I did that. I was trying to teach him a fucking lesson. All right? I teach him a lesson. Okay? What else did he do? I'm out my ass. He's always out here doing shit. What the fuck did he do to you?
That bad.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna use the $1,000 I gave you to buy a new one, or do you want another $1,000? Is what
Do you
you're
know
saying?
how quickly he's running through that $1,000 with the damage
Well,
he
that,
did to my
you know,
car?
you know what? That's your.
That's
You maybe
mine?
you should have such a high expense of plethora of shit. I'm gonna be real. How much was that blazer? Tell me right now.
It's my fault. I own expensive
Damn.
shit that the horse
And
likes
maybe
to
did you ever
target.
think it was a term of endearment?
Oh, Alfredo asked him, "Do you like Kelly?" He said yes. Is there any reason you eat her clothes? No. So you just like Kelly, and you just do it 'cause yeah, pretty much.
He eats a lot of people's fucking clothes, not
Yeah.
just yours. You just happen to be the one that.
I spend a
Just
lot
always-
of money on my clothes. It's my fault.
So
I
you want-
complain.
Yes, Boochie?
I'm moving.
No, you ask Gerald. Anyhow, yeah, no, it definitely exists. You definitely have. Listen, I could get him up here if you want. You can have a whole ass conversation. You're not gonna get much out of him other than maybe another fucked off shirt. I'm gonna be real.
No.
I'm gonna be real.
Not this shirt. It's my favorite.
So
one.
you've got your. So you want me to buy you another pager? That's what you're asking right now of me. You want
Yes.
me to buy you another
a
pager?
non-chewed on one that he definitely didn't upchuck or do number 2 with.
Number 2 with?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think the pager that I had put in the saddle was working quite fine. But you.
Siren.
Siren, yeah,
Angel-
stop trying to be a
Angel
siren.
on Angel Dust.
I'm not even.
Turn your lights off.
Are you like from like a distant planet? Are you an alien?
What else do you want from me in regards from Joe? Listen, I apologize. I'm sorry he did that, but it sounds like you don't like him. So maybe.
No,
maybe
the
there's
horse
a
is
silly more
fine. I
connection
don't
with
want
you
him
together.
shot. I just want him
Yeah,
away
you
from
can
my
follow up.
clothes. The
So
consensus
your
was
horse
comes back and your horse eats my cassette.
I just gave you my shit, so what do you...
The horse
Wait,
eats
you didn't give
anything
me
I
a cassette,
love.
you
Give me a pager.
Oh, well, what cassette did he eat this time? Sounds like we're taking the ladder.
And go anywhere but.
There's a ladder in
Okay.
there?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we're
in
taking
the
the ladder.
gender
No worries.
closet.
I'll let him know. I'll let him know as soon as possible. Not a problem.
You don't have to do that.
The only warning that you're gonna get from me tonight.
Unless my eyes play tricks on me.
See, look how many people are at City Hall. Do you
told
see
me
this?
if I bought it for you, you would read.
I read it.
I
did say that.
And it is unacceptable.
I got to read it
Are
today.
you showing this to everybody?
You gotta read it. Just the one about
And
fake Billy
Paige is
Falco.
the one heckling Billy Falco, a girl with green hair.
Fucking no.
I love
When I put
America,
that-
man.
When I put that tattoo on, it fucking took me off.
What?
too.
No,
I went
fuck you,
around
no
that
tags,
conversation.
no tags, bitch, fuck you.
Oh, he won't fuck me, man. He
That's
won't
the
fuck
sheriff.
me.
You want to fight him? He'll throw hands.
This is getting dangerous.
See me tagging in? I don't tag in, I pass out, bitch.
Guys, I have to clean this.
Shit, I'm gonna go.
Janitor.
I'm a janitor. I have to clean this shit.
Poor guy, man.
Come on.
Alright,
That's so much blood.
But I
He
think
does a lot.
So,
I think
so
it should be
wise.
okay.
and
Yeah.
How much do you need?
Come speak to Grandpa, he gonna help you with.
He does need,
Oh, thanks, Grandpa.
he needs to figure out something.
Yeah.
He's
Because I'm
gonna
getting
want
the ice cream
to
How
treat
the hell
too
they
now.
saluting?
Yeah,
Oh.
well,
I think it's
comes with
because
it.
you're a deputy.
Saluting Kelly's.
Guys, what was the last thing that you heard about the creamery? Was it good or bad? I can't remember. I forget if the last thing we did was our interview. Either way, I'll save you the trouble. Everything is turning up Kelly. We got the opportunity to talk about the fashion coordinator job. And the person who was originally chosen, the stronger candidate for the Sunday Post, the ice cream shop, they can no longer commit to running that business. So, guess who is the next best candidate? Who's gonna wear a cat suit to work? With employees in bikinis and shorts to match the flavor of the day. Oh, you like it? Yeah, I made that. I forgot to upload it for you guys. But yeah, we got Kelly Cat's Creamery, and the fashion coordinator job is something for the future, so it's awesome. You love it? I loved it when I did it. I was just like, oh, it's so technicolor. I should have uploaded that one a long time ago.
Creamery, that's good.
I have 200,000. If you need anything, let me know.
You have 200,000? So yeah, they're offering Kelly money if she needs any money for her deposit. They're so sweet. Sam's Plum Bobs! Are you subbed to them? Those are so cute. Are those free? I want those! They would look so cute next to mine.
Yeah, I've had it for a while now.
So if I
I'm a
run
But
no one's on too
Grandpa
tight,
gonna take you out
pants too tight.
Take you up
just to the park, like when you were a
to
baby.
the bar, like when you were a baby.
Oh!
What's next? Something
Now I
about
want to
my
make a snapback with those jewels in it.
Okay.
That looks
Why are
so
you guys
good
still
together.
saluting?
Is that what he said?
He hasn't
Should
left
be
the
really
building yet, has he?
surprised.
He did. I just saw.
It's a really bad one.
Right.
Unlucky, man.
No, I
It
was
was hard.
tired.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's
Yeah,
hard
I
to
got
keep
two
my
dead
arm up for that
servants.
long.
That's unlucky.
Damn!
You poor baby. That was so much effort
Anyhow,
you guys just
he's
expended
gonna
there.
tell him.
First surprise of his life.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Did you hear how long we had to be quiet
Dad
for?
will.
Have a rotten family, you know that?
And then they kept teasing me.
You can
Straight
tell
up
the
family.
mayor that you lack the supplies,
Well-
so maybe he can give you like funds to buy the right
We're just a couple of cool guys. Just
Well,
doing the
this
rest.
tell you where to
thing,
get it?
the-
Hey, Kelly.
I just keep my hair up to look
Yeah?
professional.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Why do you do that?
Kelly, I have a question, and this is gonna sound weird.
I'm scared to say
Um,
yeah, because then you're not gonna say anything.
With me?
Yeah.
No. I have a genuine question. Why are your legs so shiny?
They are fucking shiny, man. What are you waxing that shit like with like proper like gorilla glue or something? I don't know. what
With
that
gorilla glue, bro.
Never mind.
Oh, I'm leaving. I can't deal with this.
Wait, Kelly.
No, I'm not doing
You
it.
didn't answer my question, Kelly.
Okay.
Never mind.
You guys have a rotten family, you know that? Horrible, every single one of you. That's what they kept doing. Like, excuse me,
No, I'm not
questions,
doing
just say
it.
never
Yeah, I
mind.
can't hear you.
Kelly.
My ears are
Answer the question.
plugged.
Kelly.
La,
Kelly.
I can't hear you.
We're all
I
heading the
can't
same way
hear
anyway.
you. No, you're
Yeah,
not.
Kelly, we're all going this way.
No.
Kelly, I have a question. about
Stop
the-
it.
my gender.
Stop
Kelly,
it.
we have a question.
Stop
I have
it.
a question.
No, you don't. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
I actually got a question.
Stop following.
Kelly,
Stop
no,
following.
I genuinely
I'm
do
going in
have
the
a question, Kelly.
courtroom.
That's okay. We will not be holding our questions to the end when we walk in here. Hey, Kelly, I have a question.
You guys shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be. No.
Wait, Kelly, stand here.
What do you mean
Kelly?
Why?
we shouldn't be in here? This
And
is
then
a
we're gonna be on the sitting down.
Yeah, we can finally do the trial.
And
Yes.
then we can ask you questions.
Oh yes. Court.
Yeah, all you're
Speak-
getting
speak
is
into the
Kelly.
microphone.
No, I'm gonna need your full name
And your PO.
and your address.
Kelly says, "Bite me, Lowry."
Okay, yeah, that's a tongue twister.
Lowry.
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 Is it like LOWRY?
R-E-Y.
Do you understand
R-E-Y.
why you are placed in front of the High Court right now?
No.
Okay, so it sounds like we're gonna have to ask a few questions. Excuse me, Kelly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Never mind. No, you're not never mind.
This.
Do you have any questions?
I might pass on to my second in command. Go ahead.
I actually do have one very important question. Kelly.
I don't answer questions.
Kelly, you are in front of the court.
Kelly, you are under oath
You
right now.
swore an oath.
You must.
I
answer
don't
the question.
recall. Where's your bailiff that's supposed to swear in the people before they take the stand?
Why are you questioning us? We're doing the questions here.
Yeah, so what oath?
What do you mean? When you signed an oath when you got the job, and then when you came in here.
I did not.
You walked up to that stand. You agreed to all terms, specific or non-specific. Now answer the damn question.
I don't answer
okay?
questions.
Uncle, please go ahead.
Kelly,
I don't answer questions.
where were you on the night of tonight?
I don't answer questions.
Kelly, you're gonna have to answer these questions, otherwise you won't be leaving this courtroom. Do you understand?
You're going to lock the doors to a public courthouse,
going to
as you
make
just
sure
said?
Personally, if you do not answer the questions, I'm going to whiz on home, wake Gerald up violently, and he hates it when I shake that motherfucker up. He will
Sit there with the horse.
whisper your name in his ear. You will be forever on the
They're
run, so
demons.
please understand you must answer
And that
all
horse
questions.
doesn't have a vendetta?
Well, I'll give him one, so please, Uncle, go ahead. Try again.
Kelly, if I may ask, Ms. Lowry, are you?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
Any further questions? I have a
No,
few.
no. I think I'll pass it on to my the
Alright,
man to my left.
So, Kelly, a question for you. You said for me to speak to the mayor, right?
Yeah.
That's who
Yeah.
would. Okay. And then one more question, if that's okay.
What?
Never mind.
We all just need to do some yoga after this.
I
could
will
be a
be-
judge.
I
This
love
is
it
good.
that you guys are nowhere in the legal system. That is what
Kelly,
I love.
if you keep speaking to us like this, you will be ejaculated from the courtroom.
With what bailiff?
And not the bailiff, the koala penis.
You're gonna get ejaculated from the courtroom. Unlucky, man.
Excavated, ejaculated from the courtroom. Prematurely.
Prematurely.
We will
You
make sure you
swore an oath.
prematurely ejaculate out of this courtroom today.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So that's what your date was.
Lord!
Jesus
You went on a
Christ.
date? Hold on, Kelly. I have a question for you.
Kelly, we all have questions. About 3 of
You-
them.
Yeah, these aren't serious questions.
You went on a date? It wasn't with me, Kelly?
Tell us about the date.
Dating is not exclusive.
Actually, yeah, we don't want to hear about it anymore. We're gonna move on to the next question.
Alright, okay, yeah, okay. It's not exclusive. What about, first, let me ask you. Is it okay if I ask this? It's kind of a personal question.
I don't know. I don't know the question. I don't even know if
Well,
you're going to ask the question.
It's okay. It's a personal question.
Kelly, you need to take this seriously.
That
okay?
it's
This
a
is
it's
really serious situation.
Oh, don't
yeah.
you see? I'm wearing my serious face.
You're
Okay.
wearing
There was
it?
nothing more
Yeah.
serious than this moment right now.
Okay.
There will be nothing more serious. Than this
Do I
moment right
do
now.
I have your consent to ask a personal question about you and maybe me? It depends how I phrase the question.
It depends on the question if you'll get an answer.
So is it a yes or no?
It's a maybe.
Yeah, there are no maybes. Okay? It's either
Yeah.
affirmative or negative. Let's
Possibly.
Go ahead and try again.
Could be.
Possibly. Yeah, it's either a yes or no.
Might.
Yes or no?
You might get an answer.
No, that's okay. We're gonna have to get
Miss Loud Turtlery, you're gonna have to answer these questions.
What did you just say my name was?
Loud Turtle.
Loud Turtle?
Loud Turtlery, that's correct. Miss Kelly, Loud Turtlery, is that correct?
No.
That correct?
That is so
Sounds
far
like I'm reading
wrong.
that correct.
What is it?
Definitely
Lowry.
Loud Turtlery. Yeah.
Where
Loud
did you get
Turtlery,
the
that's
T?
That's what I heard. Yeah, please just answer the questions. Yes or no do count for answers. Nothing in between, nothing more, nothing less.
Do I have? I mean, I could just, since you swore the oath.
Unfortunately, like, I stop it during the trial. It's so unfortunate. But it's because my computer was acting, like, so weird.
I can just ask the question anyway. Is it?
Or do I make it to the end? Like, on OBS, it looked
I
like it
don't
wasn't
know where I
recording.
swore.
So I'm surprised this is all here
Now
intact.
fucking crazy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Please
You
just-
swore.
Yeah. Let's watch our language, okay, Miss Loud Turtlery.
He
okay?
just
Please.
swore.
No, he did not.
I did not swear.
No,
fucking dare you.
Hickory did.
How fucking dare you?
How fucking dare you?
You both
Listen,
swore.
here, Kelly, for fuck's sake, listen. All right. Do I have your consent to ask a question about your personal life?
I do not give uninformed consent. I know better. Well,
What does that mean?
I do not
Clearly
give
you don't know
uninformed
better.
consent.
You walked into the courtroom with us three.
I walked in here and you
Clearly you know.
followed me.
That right has been placed outside the door. It's you're.
When my
you're
grandpa
talking
comes
to-
back, I'm having him throw all of you guys in
Loud
bone jail.
Turtlery, no
All
one
of
is
you
in
are
this
going to
courtroom
bone
while we're
jail.
in Jern right now. No.
I'm not going
How
to jail.
are we going to jail?
I'm gonna tell my grandpa.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna
What's
throw
he
you in
gonna arrest
bone
us for?
jail.
What's he gonna arrest us for?
Bone jail
bone
is different
jail.
than regular jail.
What?
Would
Yeah.
you know a lot about his bone jail?
I feel
No,
like bones
Brooks
are
does
easier to
though.
break than
No,
like.
that's great, Uncle. That's a great question. You know a lot about your grandpa's bone jail.
No,
That's
Brooks
great.
does. You can ask him all about bone jail.
Oh, Brooks get boned by your uncle?
Yep, on a daily basis.
All right,
Let's get to the bottom of that.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about this bone jail?
What moment did he get blue balls?
I don't know. I haven't been to jail.
Would you say the balls are as blue as your blouse?
Oh, you mean like when he goes to recess? Yeah.
Recess?
Yes.
It's a weird
Kelly,
dynamic you have with your grandpa.
I'm not sure I understand. Your uncle
when
gets
do
blue
you-
balls at recess.
Yeah.
No?
when are you going to the park as like a baby? Are you going to dress up as a baby with your grandpa?
I haven't decided what I'm gonna wear.
Is he going to take you to the bone jail?
No, I've
Is he
never
going
been to
to
bone
take you
jail.
to the
I'm a
park?
good girl.
You know what?
Oh my
Never mind.
God! Fucking smack the mallet right now. Silence in the courtroom.
Kelly,
It's
I have
not a
good
mallet.
girl.
It's a gavel.
Yeah, I'm gonna gavel you in the fucking jaw if you keep speaking. I swear to God.
I want you to come over here and try it.
Kelly, I have one thing to say to the you claiming to be a good girl. Golf course. No further questions, please.
Objection. No context. Out of
No
order.
objection. Question.
I just said
No.
this is
No objection.
stupid. No. Oh, it's a
Never mind.
1.0 joke.
I object your objection, Kelly. Golf course. That's all you need to know.
You can't object the objection.
I just did.
You will sustain it.
Well, he can't, but me and Hickory can.
Yeah, we will be actually.
We'll object the objection of the objection.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be happening.
I don't even understand what that means.
We need you to elaborate
Objection.
on the golf course. We need you to elaborate, Kelly.
What happened on the
loud
golf course?
turtlery. Loud turtlery, right? Yeah, that's right. Go ahead. Elaborate on the golf course, please.
Feel free to.
I don't
indulge
go to the golf course.
Oh,
You're
is
under
there
oath,
any
remember?
particular reason that you're not allowed to go to the golf course?
Is that where the bone jail is?
Yep, and I don't go to bone jail.
Okay.
I mean, she's definitely been boned at the golf course before.
Okay. Is this how your dates normally go,
just kidding.
Kelly?
Kelly, if you walk out of this courtroom, I will personally.
One
make
of
sure
these
you
is
never
going
walk
at your
again.
head. Seagull.
You will be put in contempt of
Are you
court.
are you selling those shoes? How long have they been used?
What do you want my shoes?
Go ahead.
Have they been used?
Well, I mean, I could throw one over there and you can tell me.
Can you just hand it to me? And I'll take a smell.
No, I only want to throw it.
We'll like a trial sniff, please.
Just here. I'll pick it. I'll grab it and then I'll pass it along to everyone.
No.
No, it's okay.
No.
security.
No.
No, don't
You
walk away.
want to throw it
Don't
at
walk away.
me?
No, I want to throw it at Alfredo.
Do not walk
No,
away.
no, please throw it at me,
Take
No,
the
I
stand.
want to
Take
throw it
the
at
stand.
Alfredo.
Take the stand,
please. I
No.
insist.
No,
Kelly. Take the stand.
it's got to be Alfredo.
Okay.
I will take it like a champ.
Keep
Throw
on,
your
please.
shoe at
See,
me.
he consented. Of course you will. I need to find the baseball throw so next time we do it. I literally
You don't throw that high.
to catch the shoe. Yes, I do.
All crimes committed.
You
All
don't
crimes.
have a gavel.
All the crimes
You
you've
don't
done
even
it.
know what
Yep.
it's called.
All of them.
Committed.
Bone
Every
jail.
single one.
You're going
Actually,
to
you're
bone
right.
jail.
We
You
gotta go.
can't
This is the one.
sentence
This is the
people
one.
to bone jail.
Nico, over here.
Over here. Okay, jury.
You can't be judge and jury.
And executioner.
Executioner.
We will be. Uncle, please provide her the terms and charges that she is faced with, whether or not we find her guilty.
Today, ma'am, you have been sentenced to unlawful use of a weapon,
Oh,
carrying that thing around. Also,
Having
you
your
have
dogs
been,
out without
Yes,
a
yes.
leash.
Legally
Stop.
admitting the dogs, yep.
please.
attacking a member of the court,
Yep.
lying under oath.
How do you know they were lies? You don't know my life.
Okay, so you just lied right then.
I will also say golf course, and
Golf intercourse?
no golf course.
Hole in one. No, okay, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And finally, we the jury, I believe, find you guilty on all counts.
Yep,
For
guilty
the murder of
of a good time.
of a good time, yes.
Yep.
and you will
Oh,
be
that is one thing I'm
fined.
definitely not guilty of.
You will be fined
okay.
$16,000. It must be divided up into 3 individual parts for each one of us.
That number is not even equally divisible by 3.
Okay,
Wanna bet?
18,000.
Yeah, you just made it worse for yourself.
We were
You're
trying
not
to let
getting any
go
money.
go easy.
Just you want to bet?
You're not getting any money.
You want to bet?
You're not getting any money.
There's 3 of
Agreed,
us
no
and
hit
one
in
of
the
you.
pretty
You're
lady.
not getting any money.
There's 3 of us and one of you.
Okay, how about this? I pay you
That's it,
$18,000
you're gonna make me
for
do it.
your
You're
How
gonna
do
make
you
me do
give
it.
me the money that you're supposed to get?
I pay you for your shoes. This is a separate thing, and then you pay us back.
I'm not gonna pay you for my shoes that I already paid for.
No, I'm gonna
No,
pay
he's
you.
paying you.
Yeah, I
for
know.
your-
And then I
for
pay
your
you
used
back.
shoes. Well, you have to pay them back at least.
Yeah, we need to be paid. This was a long fucking
I
court
mean, I'm
session,
fine
mate.
with the shoes, you know.
We're getting paid by the hour. It's not enough. You need to subsidize for that. Go ahead.
You know,
Do you
Go
agree to
ahead.
these terms?
I think I'm gonna go change after the storm.
I'm telling
Okay,
you.
I'm
get
just
flip flops. Yeah, Gerald's gonna be the
Gerald's
executioner.
coming.
Gerald's
Gerald's
coming.
not coming.
He's definitely coming.
He's not coming.
Yeah, Gerald.
All
I
right,
can
you have
personally say
been
he'll be on his way.
prematurely ejaculated out of the courtroom. Get out.
Yeah, get out of here.
This is not your courtroom.
You better start running.
Leave your shoes.
Kelly, get out before.
I will take my
never mind.
shoes with me.
No,
Gerald
leave them
will
right
be
there,
on his
perfect.
way.
Yeah, leave your shoes here.
And your sass. Leave your sass at the door too, please.
So just leave all my shoes, my personality. Like, what can I?
Your
keep? What am
attitude
I
as
allowed
well.
to
Your
retain?
attitude. Leave that
Oh,
at the door.
that.
It was like 7 minutes,
Oh
something like
shit.
that.
Oh, 7 minutes. Okay.
Is that good or bad?
I was hiding behind the
this is-
podium
yeah,
and they
great,
walked
man.
in
Okay,
behind me. I was
fantastic.
like, bro,
was
wait,
told
what?
That was pretty good.
I thought I woke up first. This is why you guys gossip. I'm just gonna.
Wait,
No,
okay, leave the court.
No.
Kelly, you tried to be in contempt of court. You're leaving evidence behind. You just took the evidence out.
What evidence?
Your shoes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nico.
That was
he's
assault
gonna have to
with
take
a-
those.
He needs the shoes.
Assault with a deadly shoe.
Yeah, assault with a deadly shoe. You're gonna have to hand them up. This isn't a request. We're telling you to do it.
That's a class 8 weapon right there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No,
Yeah, I'm just gonna sidestep.
No.
Block the door. Block the door.
Oh my God.
No.
Athena, help me! I've been stuck in here with these
Get
guys.
from
They're
court.
Just get
horrible.
out of court.
They
Kelly,
think that they're judges. They're trying to steal my shoes.
She
Your
threw
bar
out-
license.
Amber,
Okay.
fucking, do you dare scream at us like that in this fucking courtroom?
There you
What
go.
the fuck? No.
Kelly,
She's
No.
offering to help you. Why won't you
Kelly.
accept her help?
Kelly.
Hand him over.
You asked for it. You
hand
consented,
him over.
and you
She's pulling
got
out the
it.
axe. She's got the axe.
Whoa.
Oh
Put it
shit.
away, Kelly.
Where can I keep an axe in this outfit?
You know what? I'm gonna pull out a worst nightmare. I'm gonna pull out a worst nightmare right now.
You just carry a horse in your overalls?
No, that's your worst nightmare. You need to have a few better nightmares.
I've told a few men that in my day.
Can we sue her?
There we go. I pulled out my pen. I'm gonna draw on your shirt, okay? And over the and over the shoes, or I fucked the shirt up. Yeah.
Caesar?
Oh, you fucking. She's faster without the shoes.
See, the code is so shit when I tried. So whenever I'm moving fast, it gets so bad.
Holy fuck, she's fast.
So then I just changed real quick.
I've been taken hostage. Who's falling in love with? Without shoes?
A very pretty woman who's madly in love with me.
I'm sorry.
Ever
I
seen a
actually
woman
have
named,
no idea what
Loud
you're
Turtle
talking
Lee?
about. No, that name is so foreign to me. I wish I could help you, gentlemen. I just
Okay,
got
no
here.
worries.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Yeah, no worries,
sorry.
ma'am. Have a nice
You
day.
have a good one. Hate to see you go, but.
Amber, I don't know if you want to go in there right now. They're all in there.
Why?
They want my shoes. They threatened to draw on my shirt with this pen.
I'll run with you.
No, my mama always taught
That's
me
so
never
nice.
to run with strangers.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not a stranger, man. My name is Alfredo Calabasas. I'm here to
Hello,
help.
I'm Hickory Guinness.
Yeah.
We're not strangers anymore.
I'm security at the city hall. Wait, is that Gerald on top? What happened to Gerald?
Kelly.
Alright?
Well, look, it's been a boring day, okay?
My favorite shirt?
Alright, well, let's go on the jog then. Alright, we're gonna go on the jog, I guess, right? I mean, what is your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
This is,
Carla. Yeah.
Carla.
Yeah.
Carla. You say that at the back of your throat. Carla.
Yeah. I like to put extra emphasis into it.
Carla, can I draw on your shirt? I want to try something.
Why do you want to draw my shirt?
Because I just want to test the theory.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it seems like the theory is starting to add up a little.
No.
What's the theory, man?
Women like it when you draw on their chest. That's just a normal thing. Sure.
Oh,
Well,
Hey,
no,
I
it
don't
wasn't your
know.
chest. It could be on your back.
You're projecting your own feelings onto someone else. You want them to be reciprocated. So maybe if you say this person's in love with you,
That's a lot of
you'll
words
get a
we're not listening
reaction
to.
out of them.
That's a lot of
That's
words.
not what I
We're
heard.
gonna have to take you to court.
I try to
mean,
stay
it's
as far
literally
away
right
from
there.
the justice system as
Do you believe in God?
me.
Depends how it goes. I mean, is it a good time, a bad time? What's it? But you take a weird jogging route.
We should let her skedaddle.
I take the same route home. Like, and then, cause he left to go get the fucking horse. Yes.
Be real.
Yes, pull. Yes.
I didn't want to get your shoes
Okay.
dirty.
Play. This is Miss Hopkins, right? Hopkins, is that correct?
Yeah.
Candy Hopkins. She's the new paralegal for the DOJ.
Okay.
Could you do me a favor? Could you let I mean, not right now because I don't think they're here, but I'll go upstairs. Amber, Bryce, and Alfie know that Candy's looking for any assistance in learning about becoming a lawyer, essentially.
I didn't get to do that.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, they
What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You seem a little off.
Fuck up on their tests.
Nuh-uh.
Really need my license.
You haven't been drinking, have you?
Where's the lady with the blonde?
I'm not on painkillers, so I could be.
Oh,
Do you know what? I feel like that guy just drained all the energy out of you. Like, when I was walking over there, I felt like his energy,
She looked like she could kick the
attacked
shit
you.
out of
And you're just, worn out right now.
Oh, I
you. Like
was subjected to a mock trial, and apparently I lost.
When? What? Mock?
Literally before the storm, and apparently I lose my shoes and $18,000.
Okay.
I need that for my ice cream shop, though.
You didn't give them money, did you?
No, I ran.
Okay, good. There is only one judge in this town. That's me.
Tell them so they can hear it. Tell them.
Tell them what? What?
I disagree.
He said there's
Tell-
only
tell
one
us
judge
what.
in this town, and it's him.
Well, yeah, I knew that. What are you talking about?
They sat in the seats. They sat in the seats.
Sorry?
Just cleaning the seats?
Yeah, I
That
don't
we
know.
lying!
Three of you were cleaning them? Nuh-uh.
No.
Oh my
I was,
god.
Wait,
I was-
hold on. Was somebody sitting in my judicial chair?
Yeah.
No,
No.
we were cleaning the seats, sir.
we were cleaning it. She was making a mess, putting stuff under
She
the
threw her
podium.
shoes at us. and
Yes.
We were
She was
just
telling
trying
us
clean.
to get out. And we're like, you're making more of a mess.
I
I'll
have
sit in
both
my
of my
chair.
shoes. Thank you.
No, yeah, no,
Which
no
one
was
is your
sitting in
chair?
the chair.
Okay. They're all my chairs.
Okay, no one was sitting in it. We were just
we
cleaning. them.
cleaned
All
them.
three of them are mine.
They did
yeah,
not.
they should be
did-
clean.
did
Thank
not.
you.
They did not.
I bleach wiped them. Hopefully it doesn't make
That's
the.
leather. You don't bleach leather. What are you doing?
Well, I'm working with what I have. I'm sorry. I'll buy you a new chair.
Oh my god, those are leather chairs. That is just. Oh, don't put bleach on chairs, Nico. Come on, man. You know better than that.
It's all I had, and I wanted to clean.
you get some not even pledge. Like you just gotta get some. You can just dust it. Just dust it.
The janitor
Light
closet
oil.
is like it has nothing. I'm having to like outsource.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. But God, just don't put more bleach on that. That leather will crack and oh Jesus,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
definitely
sitting
didn't
on like
wear
dried
because
leather.
people sat in it.
I'll buy you a new chair.
Kelly,
You're
I don't
good.
know where you're getting the idea of any of us sitting in the chair.
They
How
sat
can
in
they
it.
sit in the
They
chair
asked me
and wipe it with
erroneous
bleach at the same
questions.
time?
They're like, "Hey, Kelly,"
Good point.
and then they're like, "Never mind." They kept doing that.
What?
That doesn't sound
Doesn't
like
even make any sense.
All
Wait,
of them
what'd you
did
say?
it. And then they said I had to answer the question, else they bring the horse back, and the horse likes to chew on my clothes.
The horse? No. I am. Again, I'm gonna say this to everybody in here so they hear me. That horse comes back, I'm shooting it.
Oh, Gerald? That's my son.
That's my nephew.
The horse?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Hickory's
I'm gonna
my son.
shoot it between its eyes.
He just comes in here for
I do not
napkins.
care. I will shoot it between its eyes.
All right, I'll tell it to wait outside and I'll give it some napkins.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
it
also
can be
tie it to
outside.
like the phone or the telephone booth. That works too.
Outside.
Yeah,
Not in
tie it
here.
outside.
I will Again, I
There's
cannot
a phone in
stress
here.
this. Stress this enough.
You
I
didn't
will
shoot the
shoot
girl
it
riding a
between its
motorcycle
eyes.
in here, though.
Yeah.
I didn't see her. I
wanted
wasn't here for
to
that.
Put the spike strips down if I had them.
Yeah, she drove like that way and all around the front
And then
deck.
that
You know what she
way-
did though?
cleaned.
We found her. Yeah, and she cleaned up. Looks really
Okay,
good.
so if Gerald goes number 2 in here, if he cleans it up, then you don't shoot him?
No, I'm gonna shoot him right between his eyes.
That's not
You
nice.
can let Gerald know. Like I'm not kidding. It's ridiculous that a horse has notes and is talking in City Hall. No,
He's not talking, he's
just
tapping. You're gonna shoot an intelligent horse?
Yeah, he does one tap for yes, 2 taps for no.
Yeah,
Or
you
well,
just
he's gonna
send
get
a
2
bill to
taps. He's
Hickory.
gonna get the double tap.
Okay.
You just send a bill to Hickory. That's what I do.
I don't want him in City Hall.
Who, Hickory or the horse?
The horse. I mean, people can be in City Hall.
okay.
You know, it's fine.
Someone like ripped down the sign out front. That said no weapons, no this, no that.
Okay, so it's up to you guys. Do you want to watch the whole thing? Or we get closer to the memory recap about 20 minutes later? Because it's mainly a lot of talking. But I mean, if you guys want to watch, like, you can get some snacks. I can get ice cream. Because we're not going to watch the whole thing, but we're just going to watch the key moments. So that way you guys up to speed.
Well, second worst case scenario. First case scenario would be she need money. More money.
Okay, we'll start here.
I'm gonna go clock out, and then I'm gonna go work with these.
Do you have the ice cream? Do I need to wait so you can get the ice cream? Or make sure you guys have snacks for this. Because I lived through it. I'm replaying it mainly for you guys. I gotta provide it. Butter pecan, cookies and cream, or homemade vanilla. I'm almost out of French vanilla. It's only like half a carton left. Cookies and cream. Good choice. Good choice. Oh, but you see with butter pecan, you could put chocolate syrup and sprinkles. I think it would taste weird. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some cookies and cream. I'm gonna put chocolate syrup on it and let you know what happened. What the? Oh, that's like our screen went out.
Okay. So I feel bad just standing around doing nothing.
Well, what is there to do at this hour?
I can go clean graves. I make like 300, 400 every time.
Cleaning graves?
Yeah. I make a lot of money.
Damn, still not doing it.
I mean, there's other jobs. There's a shit ton. Like,
Yeah, Casey
a
read
lot.
them. I think the only one I would even try is like painting, maybe.
Yeah, I was about to say painting, or I was like, maybe electrician? She's pretty smart.
No, that's Alfredo. He likes electrocuting things.
Only on my spare time.
You elect. The hell do you electrocute? Like rats or something? Just hook them up to like a car battery and just.
Well, I can't remember the bullshit story I told Kelly, but you know, a good set of jumper cables and a car battery on your nipples ain't too bad.
Oh yeah, that'll. That's the good stuff.
Yeah,
That
that'll wake
was
you up.
not part of the story.
I mean, whatever you guys are into, you know. I mean, I don't judge, you know.
No, I definitely don't do that.
At times it's kind of not sarcastic, but like, no, I don't do
I
that.
definitely don't do it.
Okay. I don't have to yell at me.
It's painful.
So you've done it.
No.
How would you know it's painful?
In what world is electrifying yourself satisfying?
Look, okay.
Sexual pleasure.
Yeah, I was like, you know,
Yes, because during
masochist.
intercourse, I would love it if someone had jumper cables attached to themselves, so then they just go off as
Do
they
you know why I
climax.
have
That's
this scar
great.
on my neck?
I want that. No. Why do you have a scar on your neck?
You know how they say variety is the spice of life? Me and my ex-wife, it was supposed to be a fake knife. You know, we're doing the thing, and she holding it to my neck.
Are you those
And then
couples that like to role play and you pretend like cops and robbers and stuff?
No, what? No. It was just, like with knives and stuff. Like she would like cut my chest uh, before. I mean, but that knife she held in my neck was real, and I think she tried to kill me. And that's why she's in Russia. And if she comes, if she ever touches foot here, I'm shooting her. But yeah, so like you know, the
I've had breakups.
jumper cables
It's nothing
to
like that.
huh?
I've had breakups, but nothing like that. That's insane.
No. And she's only trying to get to me and my money and other things that I cannot disclose.
But besides that, like, no more foreplay with knives?
I mean, yes, but not to my fucking throat.
No, like, no. That's just no.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You never
I've
know when
gotten
it's
paper
real.
cuts.
Why would you ever risk it again?
Well, I mean, if it cuts like my chest, if they draw little cute little hearts on it, that's
Yeah, it's cute until they're
it,
cutting your throat, right?
yeah. I'm not gonna let them put it near there. I'll fucking jab them in the throat, and they'll gouge out their eyes before they do.
People in the city are so weird. City of death. They just want death in every aspect of their life.
No, this happened in Russia.
But you're still into it. You'd still do it here.
It's the thrill. The adrenaline.
It's something.
You've never had excitement until you had jump ropes wrapped around it and then smacked with a ping pong paddle.
With nails.
Yeah.
With nails.
Yeah.
You guys are a domestic violence lawsuit waiting to happen.
No, at all.
I don't
Bench.
hit women.
No, I don't. I
A
don't either.
rope wrapped around it, nails. The paddle's fine. The paddle's probably the only thing that was fine in there.
Girl, Nico, I don't think she knows we're talking
No,
about us.
yeah, we're talking about we're the ones that get
No,
that.
no, I know.
Why would there be the domestic dispute if we wanted? I mean, they would do one if they
Your
didn't want.
ex-wife.
Yeah,
You want
I
it
mean,
until you don't want it.
because she tried to cut my throat and kill me.
Yes.
That I was not okay with.
And the way you do foreplay, like you're just leaving the door wide open for so many opportunities.
Yeah, variety is the spice of life, you know?
No, I like variety. I just don't like to flirt with death.
It's like jumping out of an airplane and hoping your parachute works.
Excuse me 1 second, folks.
Yeah.
Hoping.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh no, I don't flirt with death. I flirt, just not with death.
What if someone's name was Death?
Goodbye. I believe in the stars, and I know I don't want that anywhere in my path.
Good. Smart cookie. Right,
You know what you tell people after that? You say you got
Huh?
fucked by death. That does not sound good at all.
No. See, that's probably the sort of what's it called, play that not fun. That's why if I see my ex-wife, I'm shooting her. That is if she knows where I even am. I made sure to
Oh, I missed
Disappear.
a raid?
Like you just
basically,
went
yeah.
completely MIA. You vanished.
I went to get ice
Yeah.
cream for me in
Oh,
purple.
I died.
I put chocolate
well,
and
that's one way
sprinkles
you
on
wanna look for you.
everything.
I mean, no one looks for me anyway. So
But what
I
if
can
she's
just-
crazy and she wants?
Oh, welcome. So this is yesterday's RP because Kelly had a crucial memory moment breakthrough, and I didn't want you guys to miss the RP. So just a recap for anyone coming in. This is what happened yesterday with Kelly.
Wants to see the body. Some people are like that.
I mean, maybe there was a body.
No, because you're right here.
Maybe not my body.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, there's cadavers.
We're getting backstory lore. But you have to make sure like they look like you and stuff.
Yeah, that's easy. That's just makeup and stuff. You just hire a good
You don't think the
autopsy guy?
autopsy person is gonna like take that makeup off during the check and say, "Wait a minute."
That's what money's for.
You
I
paid an
don't think
autopsy
you
guy
understand
to lie to your
that.
wife.
I don't think you understand how much power Uncle has in.
How much he hates his wife. No, it sounds like you just really hated that ex-wife of yours.
What?
Like you were willing
If-
to give away your whole savings because one, that made sure she didn't have it, and two, it let you start your new life.
She tried to kill me.
Oh no, yeah, I'd get away from crazy people like that.
Other than
I didn't think
that,
that there
I
was
mean-
anything beyond a stage 5 clinger, but she found it.
What's the state? What's that mean?
It's like worse than a stalker. Because they go beyond just following you. They've already theorized
She hasn't showed up, so
being with you. Like they're the only one for you, and if they can't have you, nobody
that's
can.
kind of hot.
No, because they usually end up trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But
That
until
part's
that,
not
it's hot. Until that.
Yeah. It's like, wow, someone really likes me.
Bruh. I think this is why I want us to throw a date auction.
A date auction?
Mm-hmm.
How much money do you think I'd be worth?
I don't know, but we'd find out at the auction. Like people
Yeah,
would go up on stage.
yeah.
They'd propose like dates. So it's like, hi. Oh, so it's kind of like a legally blind auction because they get to see you. And then you would give you a suggestion like, hi, my name is Nico. And I like this and I like that. Maybe you can give your sign, you're a Cancer, so they know a little something about you. And this is your proposed date if they were to bid on you. And then you see how much money you raise. And maybe that would help bring funds into City Hall. So, you know, if there's ever an issue where the storm, it fucks with the governor's computer and our checks get all backed up, at least there's some money in the budget and we can survive off of the auction money for a while.
Yeah, and I can pretend to go on dates.
No,
and
you're
I'm
actually,
not
you're actually supposed to go on the date. Yeah, they would bid and pay money. You have to go on the date.
You're their hooker.
Escort?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. I like the sound of that.
No, it's...
Mail order husband from Russia. It's perfect.
Okay. In a date auction, you bid on someone, and the intent is to spend time with them. You're not obligated to have sex with anybody.
Yeah, you are.
What?
No.
I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. I
Like
wasn't,
the
planning on that.
person in the auction would be volunteering their time, so it's not like you're forced
Their
to
body.
do it. No, not their body.
I'll make an exception.
Okay, well, you wouldn't do that on the date from the charity auction, because it's a non-sexual encounter. But, like, if you guys want to go
Unless
on
they want it.
No, if you guys want to go on a second date, then you do that.
But that's what the first dates are for. You just skip all that shit. Just go right to why beat around the bush? You know what you want. Everybody's smart.
No, because you see
know
how
what
you
want,
said it's a
boom.
hooker? They're paying to have a date with you. No.
Yeah, that's just a lack of a better term.
Well, what would be a better term?
Mail order husband.
We said better.
Hello.
What up, Hefe?
Shit, how y'all doing?
Good.
Any
We're just
lawyers
talking
around?
about I don't think so. Actually, hold on.
Damn it.
I can go check.
No, they all went hunting.
No.
Oh, no.
Fucking hunting?
Yeah.
Y'all know where at?
No.
No.
One of the four. Huh?
Yeah, one of the four.
Hi.
That's a good way to get some lawyers
murder.
murdered. Tell the gang members they're in the
Y'all
mountain.
take it easy, alright?
That's okay, they all came back.
Hefe's good people. Don't worry, Kelly.
No. Alright, what would you call it?
A date auction.
No, what would I be called?
The person that's getting bid on in a date auction.
See, but that there has to be like a shorter way to say it.
Like, what word are you looking for?
Like hooker.
No.
I'm getting paid to go on dates.
No.
Sex slave?
Yes. Gimp.
No.
I could wear my gimp suit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, perfect.
No, gimp isn't the right word either.
A loyal companion.
No, because you're not obligated to commit the rest of your
Yes,
life to
I
them
am.
from one date. No.
If they bid money on me, how can I deny that? That's true love. No one ever gave me money.
I don't like any of these words. Date auctions are completely legal. They're charitable and they're fun. Not hookers, not gimps.
Well, no, that'll just be my shtick.
Find a different
I'm-
shtick.
Okay, what would you suggest?
I don't know. Keep saying words until one works.
Toy.
Hot
No.
husband.
No. Well, he wouldn't be the only one in this auction. It has to be something that can cover the whole thing.
I'm the only one that matters, though.
Is this a real thing that's happening, or are we just shooting the shit?
It's actually something. I think that's what the survey Victor and I had was for.
You have the survey?
Mm-hmm. With questions.
Oh, here comes one of the. Hello.
Hi, Dina.
Oh, hello.
Some just looking for a lawyer.
She's not a lawyer.
I know, but she was with the. You were with the lawyers, right?
Miss Amber went to bed. She was going home. We just dropped her off here, and she got her car and left.
Aw, damn. He's gonna check all 4 hunting spots.
Well,
Yeah,
if
so
you
what?
guys want
Oh,
to go
sorry.
hunting, I believe Brooks is going to go back out.
Oh, no.
What would maybe you can help us? What would a good word for someone, kind of like a contestant in a date auction? What's like a good word for them? I said gimp. Oh,
What?
you got your license?
When did
I got my license. I can drive.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations, Hickory.
Thanks,
Are-
man.
are you-
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Are you
Am I?
doing the dating auction again?
Am I dating someone?
No, she's doing the dating auction. And I was thinking like what can I call myself? Like I can't say like hooker, escort, gimp. She doesn't like those
Did you
words.
Wait, what? What the fuck?
You never
Oh,
heard
you're
of a
just
date
walking
auction?
into this conversation.
Oh, you're still doing that, Kelly?
Yeah, I'm trying to go on a date.
Still doing it?
I mean, I know you've been playing it, but I thought you were just gonna focus on the ball.
I am
The ball?
focused on that. Nico
ball.
brought it up, and they don't understand what the concept of a date auction is. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to
you
clarify
just sign your
that.
life away
No.
for someone.
See, this is why
They're
I want
auctioning.
You get married on the spot.
No, this is why
All
we're
I know is,
clarifying.
not it. I'm not it. And with that, good night, folks.
Wait, you don't want to?
Athena, can you come with me for a second?
night.
I gotta introduce you to someone. It's so important.
See, I don't know what I don't understand it. Maybe that's why I'm coming up with
Contestant's a
shitty-
good word. You know, you're a contestant in a date auction.
But there's no contest. I would win
Okay, then keep trying different
Is it-
words.
because it's like an auction, you know. I don't think no one's going to bid even like $1. I mean, less than $1, you know.
Well, not if you say it's like we're gimps or escorts.
No. That's the thing. Contestants is like you're contesting for something. The auction, everyone can be a winner.
Okay, so keep sorting through. We haven't found the better word.
Did it? Okay, no, I said that one already.
Cookies and cream tastes pretty
It's
good with
much
chocolate on
easier
it.
with like auctioning like
Chocolate on chocolate.
like storage units or something, because you just be like unit 1, unit 2.
People are storage units?
How about just our names?
Well, that could be like biased. Maybe
No,
you
because then
don't
if
say
you
the
put
name.
it on, like, imagine. If you put it on a flyer, it has date auction and then it has everyone's names, that would make the flyer, like, so crowded. You need, like, a
That?
uniform
Yeah.
word for, like,
The
people.
bachelors.
Or what if there's girls?
The bachelorettes.
Bachelorette.
Not that hard, Kelly.
One word that just works for everybody. Describes the date auction.
Dates.
So blind date auction, well, you'll be bidding on dates with these dates. Singles would have worked.
No. Dates with
Well,
these,
they might not be single.
These people.
I was looking for participants.
That sounds boring.
Yeah.
Dates with these gimps.
No.
That's that. People would catch that and be like, "Whoa, this must be awesome."
Lovers.
Gimp.
Gimps. No.
You don't like lovers?
She hates love.
I actually love, but no, because a date doesn't mean you love somebody. That's why dating isn't exclusive.
Yeah, but that's because
You learn to love them.
the people in the thing are the lovers.
No, they're not. They're not in love with you just because you spend money on them. What is that?
I would be in love with
I never
them.
said that they were in love because we spend money.
That's why
on
we
them.
don't put love in there.
Oh,
Wait, so the ones bidding are the ones in love?
Yeah.
That's why they're bidding?
I think so.
Or maybe they have an interest that they want to explore
Yeah.
and help out
Like
a good cause?
knives.
No. That's just a Nico thing.
We have to get like a plethora of questions to ask the gimps.
They're not
Gimpettes.
They're not gimps. They're gimpettes. No.
Hired legal prostitutes.
Why would you ding ding? He
They're
wins.
bidding on you, and who knows what can happen on the first date. Or charitable, charitable
Packages.
I mean, oh, you mean
Went 3
okay,
weeks
so
without
I
anyone
don't
saying the
know
word
if I'm gonna wear that
prostitute.
outfit. Let's see my-
I was waiting for that one word.
You okay, Gil?
Good.
You.
Did I say something?
I said package.
I said
No, I'm gonna take care of the lawyer thing for my uncle. I'll be back.
Hang on, Kelly.
well. Did I say something wrong?
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I wasn't saying you were that. I was saying I would be the charitable one. I wasn't saying you were.
No, I got it. Yeah.
Kelly, wait, please.
Kelly, I was saying I was a prostitute.
I'm gonna say it twice. It's just how she calmed down the first time.
Coming out of my mouth, and you haven't been doing any fucking listening.
Well, I've
You
been
haven't been
listening the
doing
whole
any
time.
fucking obviously
I've been
the fuck
listening the
not,
whole
because you're
time.
repeating the same shit I'm saying, so you're not fucking listening.
Well, that is repeating because I'm listening to what you're saying and repeating what you're saying and asking.
In your office? That, you swear to God, that's how she calmed down last time. With somebody, if it's a sexual act, if you're standing on the corner like the hookers in GTA Online, and you get them girls money and then they hop in your car and suck you off, that is
Because look at me
prostitution.
and look at you. You're selling women to raise a fundraiser.
I'm not selling money.
That's
I'm
exactly
trying to
what
raise
the
money
fuck
for
you're
the-
doing.
but
You're
it's
selling
not.
women to raise a fundraiser.
I can't make it louder. Let's see if I can make it louder.
I'm not a fucking prick.
Let me see if I can make it louder. If I play it live, it'll make it better. What's it? Oh shit, I don't know the timestamp. Oh well, about the right time. After dinner is not sex. So yeah, prostitute was the trigger word, and she went 3 weeks without hearing it.
Something that hasn't
That
been
was
done,
the
it's been
catalyst, because
approved
that's what
through,
started the argument.
If there's interest in it, it's been a.
Even if she's a fuck.
So if we go
So
further back,
would you
when Donatello
find the
showed
love of your
up,
life.
yeah. So that's why she's like, shit, because it's like I think we had an argument, but I don't know what it was about. Why were we fighting? Why were we so mad? It's like, Because he called the date auction prostitution.
No, you got them all.
And that's when he got pissed.
Yeah,
Wait, actually,
there's
two
ladies
seconds.
selling themselves to men. That's
2
I'm
seconds.
pretty sure
Men
that's,
can do it
that's
too.
prostitute.
Better question.
That's still prostitution.
Whatever does
question
the
is,
prostitution come in?
used to do that.
What is the selling yourself to a person? That's prostitution,
You're not
sir.
selling yourself. You're going out on a
You're
date
getting
with
bought,
someone.
correct? You're getting bought to go on a
Yeah.
date, correct?
Yeah.
That's selling yourself.
Like hookers still do it voluntarily.
Yeah, they just sell themselves to have sex. These girls are selling themselves to go on dates. It's just about the same thing, except one's a little worse than the other. One's a little dirtier than the other.
But there's no mens rea behind it. The intent is to raise money for
No,
a
the
charity.
literal difference is the sexual act. The sexual act is what makes it prostitution. If you're not
I
having
meant to say
sex,
Prostitution, not prostitution.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I have to clear my throat. The literal
Yeah.
act makes it prostitution. If you are not having sex with this person, it's not
How do you
prostitution.
know they're not having sex?
That is up to the person. But
Well, then
we
it's
are not
probably
obligating
prostitution.
anyone to promise any sexual acts at the end of this. It's just to meet another person and go on a date.
So wait. You're trying to tell me I'm gonna pay whatever amount of money, and I just get to go on a date with a woman?
So what
And
happens
if
if he
they
pays
like you,
so
they'll
if he
keep
Yeah,
paying
pays
it's
to go
like
out.
you at that point to show him what you can do
Yeah.
if you're that
Okay,
interested
so
in
he
it.
gives you money to potentially get a girlfriend, so it's potential prostitution.
Okay, but at that point,
Oh, first time they called it slavery. There was a date auction to benefit towards us. So what I'm hearing is just don't do date auctions in
If
RP.
I consent to have sex with a prostitute and she consents to have sex with me, it's still prostitution. I don't think you're understanding what I'm putting down here, sir.
Yeah, but at that point, it's a service.
It's just
that you're
wild
paying.
how it goes so
You're
left.
still
It goes
paying
so
for
well
a
on
service.
TV.
You're paying to go out on a date with a lady. That's a service.
A non-sexual
prostitution.
date.
It's
It's a
still
non-sexual date.
listen. You are paying. You're paying, right? You go to you pay the money. Here's $5,000. Let me go out with the finest broad you got.
Okay, stop.
And they bring you a 10 out of 10, even if she's a fucking Christian and doesn't want anything to do with your dick. That's still prostitution. She's selling herself to you. That's what it is.
Except
No,
it's
you're
voluntary.
bidding.
They're not
No, yeah.
stepping
It's
up to
voluntary.
go on
That doesn't
a
make
date
it not
for sex.
prostitution.
And they're not
You're
selling
volunteering.
themselves. They're not coming.
Wait.
You're not going in and ordering 10 out of 10. You are bidding
Okay,
on
whoa,
the
you're
ones that
trying to
are
tell me-
walk-
no,
Okay,
wait,
so
wait,
you're
wait.
telling me
presenting
my
themselves.
buddy, even if it is prostitution, he goes and gets you $5,000, he potentially gets a 10 out of 10. What if you give him some ugly broad? You better pay him
He
back.
doesn't-
Then
he
why
doesn't
did you
give me
bid on
anything.
someone
Why
that
would
you
he
weren't
bid on
interested
someone
in
he's not
going on a
interested
date
in?
with?
Okay,
Why
so
is
if he
the
doesn't,
person who's not
okay, so you're
interested
bidding,
volunteering to be in a
on-
date
you're,
auction?
You're bidding on them. Okay, I thought the money was
Yeah.
given to you. So
No,
okay,
no,
so
no.
Okay, so it's pretty much prostitution auction.
yeah, so you go up to a lady, right?
Holy
right?
crap,
How
you
would you
up.
feel about this? Hey, ma'am, here's $3,000.
They just said the
Wanna go out
magic
to dinner
word
with me?
today. Well, yesterday.
If I'm volunteering for a charity date auction, then yes, I would.
Okay, well then you're.
There you
home,
go.
okay,
You're selling
so-
yourself. Welcome to the fucking world, eh?
I'm not gonna have sex with you for $3,000.
Oh fucking hell! No one's pussy
See
is
any
worth that much amount of money.
What a fuck money.
Yeah, I do it for $3,000. I don't know about any of y'all.
Look at that.
That's
For broad
prostitution.
here. Exactly.
Yeah.
What you're doing is prostitution too.
No.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
listen,
yes,
man. Man, if you paid me $500, I would fucking do it. Do you understand me? Either
No,
way,
I don't know
either
about
way.
that. That's a little low.
Listen,
It's
$500.
literally
Well,
the sexual favor that makes the difference.
Is it though?
Yes. What is prostitution if you're not having sex?
Prostitution is selling yourself to another person for pleasure.
For sex. Literally
for pleasure,
sex.
not for sex.
Okay,
I can sell
oral
myself to you to
sex.
go out to dinner. That's prostitution.
Going out to
Pleasure
dinner's
is going out to
prostitution.
dinner. If he's giving a girl money for to go out with him, that is prostitution.
Well, if you take a girl out and buy her dinner and go back and have sex, why isn't that prostitution?
Yeah, I guess
Because you're
every
not
girl
paying
you
her
want
to
a
do it.
date to go
You're
with.
not paying her. You're not paying her
Prostitution
to have
is
sex
sex
here
work.
either. You're just paying her to go out on a date.
That's prostitution. That was what I
Well,
was trying
There
to get
needs
at.
to
Are
be
you,
a
okay,
sexual
so let me
activity.
ask
So
you-
someone
So-
died because they don't got a
Never-
dictionary.
Hold on.
No, shut the fuck up when I'm
Now
speaking.
You've been doing a lot
Are you
of
hearing
talking.
the fucking words
You've been doing a
coming
lot
out
of
of my
talking.
mouth? And you haven't
You
been
will
doing
never-
any
that's
fucking
why-
listening.
Well, I've
You
been
haven't
listening
been
the
doing
whole
any
time.
fucking obviously
I've been
the fuck
listening the
not
whole
because you're
time.
repeating the same shit I'm saying, so you're not fucking
Well,
listening.
that is repeating because I'm listening
Right,
to what you're
yeah.
saying and repeating what you're saying and asking questions.
Can
Okay,
someone
okay,
please
you
give
know
me a
what? I'm gonna
definition
fucking-
of
you know who the fuck I
prostitution?
am?
Because it's literally you
Oh,
have to have
no?
sex with
Okay, then
somebody.
I
If
suggest
it's
you
a
shut the fuck
sexual
up when
act,
I'm
if you're
talking,
standing on the
okay?
corner like the
Why, are you
hookers
the
in
mayor or
GTA
something?
Online,
but I'm more
and you
important
get them
than
girls
fucking
money
you,
and then
I'll
they
tell you
hop
that
in
right
your
now.
car and
Well,
suck
how do
you
you know
off,
that? You don't know who
that
I am.
is
Because look at me
prostitution.
and look at you. You're selling women to raise a fundraiser.
I'm not selling money.
That's
I'm
exactly
trying to raise
what
money
the
for
fuck
the,
you're doing.
but
You're
it's
selling
not.
women to raise a fundraiser. I don't have to do that to get money because I'm not a fucking prick. I have enough money to support myself. You
Well,
don't
I
have
know.
enough
The way you're
fucking
talking,
money.
You kind of sound
So
like a prick. So.
okay, well that's because you're not fucking listening to what I'm saying. So who's the real prick?
Well, I am
If you
listening.
shut,
You're
not
not liking
listening.
that I'm asking questions back that you don't
No,
like the answer.
because you're asking questions of shit that I already fucking explained. That's what's bad. I said something to you, and then you asked me a fucking
let me ask,
question.
what's the mens rea behind what is she gaining out of her personally gaining out of going on a date with you?
What
that
is
you
she
paid
gaining?
for?
If she likes the guy, then she's gaining a fucking love interest.
Okay, so how is that prostitution?
Because you're selling yourself to the person for the love interest.
She's not selling herself for a love interest. She's selling herself for a date.
Sex work that involves engaging in sexual activity for a date. Yes, going to the movies is not sex.
trafficking on your guys' side.
Sorry, what'd you say?
It's either human trafficking or
Going out to
prostitution.
dinner
It's one or the
is
other.
not
There's no in
sex.
between here.
Either they're selling themselves or you're selling. It's either one.
Well, it's something that hasn't been that's been approved through. If there's interest in it, it's been approved through City Hall, which means that it's been vetted as far as the legality of it.
It's been approved by City Hall.
Okay,
If there's
I think they just need to talk to a lawyer or a judge about the definition of prostitution.
Ma'am?
Yep.
I'm gonna say this respectfully, shut your fucking mouth.
I wish
I'm
you.
not done.
No. That's great.
Yeah.
You
No,
sound
I
like
mean,
you don't know the definition of prostitution, which is
No, it sounds like-
entirely
well,
based
yeah, of course
upon
you
the
would know the
sexual
definition.
act.
Of course you would
You
know
sound
the
like a
definition.
fucking
Really?
know-it-all. Shut the fuck up.
And you sound like you know nothing.
Because that's why I'm not fucking talking. Because I'm not too fucking bothered about this. You're here fucking
No,
running
you're
out of a
not
fucking
talking because
prostitution.
you're clearly
Just shut
not
the fuck
bright
up.
or
Let them fucking
enlightened
speak.
about
Shut
the
the fuck
matter.
up. Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up. Let them talk.
Clearly, you only go on a date
Shut
if
the
there's
fuck
sex
up.
involved
Let them
at the
talk.
end of
Gentlemen,
it.
it's been nice
I don't give a
talking
fuck
to you.
about
You
that.
have an
I wouldn't
enjoyable
fucking
day.
pay for a date. I'm not fucking sad. I wouldn't pay for
Who
a
would
fucking
go
date.
on a date with you?
Who would go on a fucking date with you? Look at you. You
A
sound
lot
like a
of
fucking
people.
guy. Shut your fucking
You
mouth.
like a man.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You
Hey,
wish
y'all
you
have a
were
good
a
day.
man. I see a bunch of little boys that think I have to have sex. Like, if I'm spending all this money, you better be giving me sex.
Better be giving you sex. No one's touching you.
Sounds like paying for a date is the only way that you'd get sex.
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck do I need to pay for a date?
Tommy Lenzo, just go back to the cars. Just get out of here. We'll deal with it. No need for arguing about this.
Yeah, because it sounds like there's a bunch of uneducated people who don't know the difference between prostitution and a date auction.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to leave. I'm not gonna lie to you. Today's
Who?
not the fucking day.
Tommy, just go
No,
to the
no,
car,
no, no.
Tommy.
It's actually
Wrong people!
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to leave. I'm gonna count to 10.
Sometimes people gotta learn the hard way.
I really couldn't care.
What the hell's up
Tommy,
with that?
relax. Jesus Christ.
No. I'm not gonna fucking relax.
We're having a discussion. What?
Just because you
What?
don't like
Why
the
are
way
you
it
getting
ended,
excited for?
you can't control who can walk on this sidewalk.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. You know, fine.
Yeah, just walk back. Just walk back.
And they've been saying their names the whole time, so it's like, bro.
What the fuck?
What?
Just gonna stand here and stare at us?
Oh
or
no,
you gonna-
You guys were leaving.
On the sidewalk, so I was just telling you
Yeah.
to go back and go cool down.
Oh.
Yeah,
The
so
fuck?
I don't.
What
No
what's
one's
going on
holding you
here?
here. Like, if you guys want to
Nah,
leave,
don't worry,
bye.
I'll deal with it. All right.
All right.
Yeah, just go to the car. Lenzo, you too. Me and Kate will handle it.
Well,
Listen, I'm
gentlemen,
sorry.
I want to thank you very much for participating in the survey.
Yeah.
I hope
Listen,
you
I'm
understand it.
sorry about them. They're a little aggressive. I'm more on the calm
That's
side.
all right, brother. I understand people are there. Yeah, and I hope you understand, or if they ever bring it up again, it's all as meant as a.
You
fun
gave
way
me
to try to
fighter
raise
names.
money
Is
for
that
the
what you
city,
wanted to
and
do?
that's our
I don't know
whole
any of those
intention.
people.
So,
Yeah, I get your attention. But sometimes people take it the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody
I
was
get that. It's
disrespecting
just-
anyone. That's why we just
No,
wanted to
I'm not
explain
saying
what
disrespecting. I'm just saying people
prostitution
sometimes they just took it the wrong way. So you know what I mean?
But you know, it's in the same token, and I understand that. But when that wasn't the intention that at all that we were trying to present, then
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
understand when we get a little.
I'm like, bro, did I just get threatened?
Taking it this way when this is all just meant to be
Them two together
fun way to try to raise some.
feels
funds so that we
threatening.
can
May I have the findings,
do
please,
things
by
through
the
City
way?
Hall. That's all.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
maybe
The
while you're doing
findings.
the questions, maybe just tell them that it's for like a charity for City Hall, Because
Yeah,
when you
that's
asked
what
me,
it is.
well, you mentioned it a little afterwards because when you asked the actual question to me, no offense, but it did in my head sound kind of like I didn't want to say anything to be rude, but it did in my head.
And honestly, in our heads, we kind of thought that too. That's why we went and kind of reworked the way we asked the
Yeah,
question.
yeah. So just next time, obviously, just reword just a little bit, just so it's a little more like pleasant for people to
I
hear.
appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, just because sometimes people take it the wrong way, especially in this town. So.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you bitch. You fucking bitch.
What the fuck happened?
Yeah, that's what happened. For asking questions, bro.
Well,
Literally.
they know that they just assaulted government officials, and we know who they are, so...
I do. Like, I know all their names. I'm like, he said the magic word.
What is she gained?
Shit, I know his name.
Kelly, I have. I was there to.
I need to go back to that place. Like right
What
now.
place?
The boxing gym.
Okay. We can come with me. Well, she needs to go. She needs to go to the boxing place now. Do you have your car here?
No, but Kelly should.
Oh, they went back to Liberty City. It only seats 2 people.
Have a 4-door.
Hickory,
Hop
get
in.
in front. Never mind.
Okay.
Alright.
What? I was so fucking confused by that.
Where is the boxing place?
We kicking someone's ass? Like,
I'm assuming you're talking about Dukes.
No, it was
No.
yeah, it was a fight. I remember it.
it's a fight?
Human trafficking. He called him a prick. They kept fighting with each other because
Holy shit! She's beginning to remember.
they said our date auction was prostitution. That's what started the fight.
Fucking dare they!
Yeah, so we were trying to explain it to them, and then they said, it's human trafficking. You're selling women for like sex and stuff.
It's not. Those motherfuckers.
And he told me one of the names. I know Donatello. I know him, Donnie.
Donnie, yeah, the
Donnie,
the old
Tommy.
man. Donnie, Tommy, Falcone, yeah. It's right there.
Fucking, of course. Stay here.
I was like, yeah, we were right here when they were fighting with us. So, Donnie, there was a guy in black. Poor Hickory, he's so confused right now. He has no idea what's happening. The security guy was over here. He was doing like something with his hands. And then the other
What
one,
security
Tommy,
guy?
he was making faces. Cade. He was
Harvard?
making... Yeah.
He's working with them.
Yeah, he was over here making faces, and he was standing here, and then, Donnie, he told... Wait, what's his name? He told Victor he sounds like a prick, and then Victor called him a prick, and they said because, like, we were trafficking women and stuff, and the definition of prostitution is when you exchange money for pleasure. That's what he said.
Huh.
And we were trying to explain it, like, no, it's literally the sexual act.
What the fuck going on, bro? Alright, we both.
And then they were leaving. They said they were going to leave, and then they lined up right here. And they went over there and then they talked to Donatello and then the two walked back over here.
What the
Fucking
fuck
knew
is
it.
that?
Do you need to go inside, Kelly?
I never went inside.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
No, because I felt it. Like, he ran behind me, and then I felt my hair move, and so I just started running, and I think I got, like, right about here. Donatello was here, and I don't remember what happened. I woke up, last thing I saw was, like, in the street. I don't remember. And then I saw, like, red pants running away, and I don't know, I left Victor. He was, like, over there where we were talking. He didn't run.
Let's get out of the road because these people are assholes.
My God, is that why a car hit me?
Yeah.
No,
You see anything?
Not a damn thing.
we were here weeks ago.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe there's like some like piece of clothing
That's
or,
such a
or something.
stupid argument. Just be like, they were wrong. They were 100% wrong.
I mean, it's them, right? You know, Amber has a case with one of them, Frankie.
Fuck those guys. One of them killed
yes.
Victor.
Yep. We were trying to piece that together, but we kind of needed you to remember that, and because you were the witness, you now know.
Yes, that's why I don't like talking to the cowboy, because he was here. He's one of them.
Yes, he got hired by them to do bodyguard work for them, and when Carmine
He's one of the best clients.
at Hayes.
He's the one that drove back in the muscle car like, what's going on? He just left for 5 minutes and he comes back, he's like, why are there people on the ground? Let's go!
Protect. He was working and did not protect any of the employees or nothing. He hid. Carver, or Cade Carver, is working with the Sicilians. They've already killed 2 fucking people. And the police are fucking oblivious.
Amber helping to get them
Eastwood
motherfuckers
is the only
off.
one that I know who is looking into this.
Thank God.
No, it's Sal. He's supposed to be. He's the one that I told
Spagoni?
Tommy. Yes. And Tommy's the one that fucking hit me.
Son of a.
The last thing I remember, he called me like a fucking bitch, and then the last thing I saw was like I was in the street, and then nothing.
That fucking pisses me off.
Because he chased me. That's what he said. He chased me.
I need to go find some Sicilians.
Oh my God.
Everything's gonna be okay. Justice will be had. Do you want to go to PD while you still remember? And
Give him their money back. I'll give you money not to represent.
your grandpa, he works there.
My uncle believes in like beyond reasonable doubt. They're not gonna believe me because I didn't remember.
Yes, but
Nico.
you are remembering.
Nico.
Believe me.
Sounds like a job for us.
Yeah. I would.
Hick, you want in?
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the fuck going on, but okay.
We're probably gonna have to put some people down.
Okay.
Or at least bring them to justice for them to be put down.
Is someone hurt you?
Oh yeah. And
Here,
murdered.
let's talk in the car.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here,
No, it's not.
go with Alfredo in the back. Hickory, come in the front with me.
Okay.
Come on,
at the drag races. They're like everywhere. I
know, Kelly.
This is like every week.
Right now. Just hit it right. There we go. Just hit it with that same time. Just get. All right. Now.
Everything's gonna turn out, okay?
Press the button the moment I unlock it. Okay. Oh,
No, it won't. They're not gonna believe me. They'd believe the cowboy, but he's not gonna say anything.
Look,
I knew he was lying. I knew it. He knows exactly how I got hurt.
we're gonna take care of it.
very agitated.
Justice first, then put him down. Yeah, like, we're gonna try this. Let's go to court. Okay, they can walk. They got about 5 minutes before somebody shoots them, so, okay. We'll give them a head start.
Come on, let's get you in the car.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, there it is. Okay, fantastic. Very good.
Sorry, I need new batteries for my alarm.
Come on, Kelly.
I can't. I wish my uncle didn't go to bed.
Maybe it would be best if you go to bed.
No, I don't want to forget. No, not again.
Write it down, Kelly, and sign it. It's going to be okay.
It was such a stupid argument, and they weren't even right.
This isn't the first time they've done this, Kelly. They did this to me and my family more than once. 3 times now. I've got shot in the back because of them. 6 times. Over stupid arguments.
Some people can't be reasoned with.
So that's how you act because you're wrong? You kill people over— that's so dumb.
No.
And like we tried to explain it to them like over and over. It's literally the sexual act that makes it prostitution. That's I'm like, no, in the blind date auction no one's gonna be selling sex. Like that's not what we're doing.
I'm sorry,
And that's why when he said, "You're would I participate in a blind date auction if someone bid on me? Would you accept it?" Yes, if I voluntarily put myself in the auction, I would honor my commitment and I would go on a date with you. And that's when Donatello said, "Congratulations, you're selling yourself for money. Welcome to the fucking world." And then they said that they were gonna leave, but then they walked back over because Victor and we were talking to the security guy and the one with the bowler hat, and they said, "So what's going on here?"
The bowler hat.
Yeah.
His name is Newgate. He's
We
the one
said—
that shot me in the back.
And then they told us like we had 10 seconds to leave, like get off the sidewalk. And they're like, for what? For standing on a public sidewalk? We can be here.
They fucking act like they own the fucking place. We're gonna get this sorted, Kelly. Don't worry.
I haven't seen the one in the red suit, Lorenzo. I don't see him.
I don't think I've seen him in a while either. I've just been seeing Tommy, Frankie, Donnie.
Yeah, there were 2 that they didn't say their names. The
Bowler
bowler
cap
hat and then the other
is
one. There was another one in a
Newgate.
fedora in black.
Yeah, the bowler cap is Newgate. I have his full name. He sent me a telegram or a PO to sell a car because I work at the Larry's. I have his name, and then he literally shot me 6 times in the back that same day.
And Donatello, he came to City Hall. He came to ask me about Burger Shot, and he knew exactly who I was.
Yeah. Fucking hate those Sicilians.
Come on, Kel. We can do this, okay?
I can't. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
Hopefully it never does. Ever again.
You're strong, Kelly.
Stronger than you think.
Duh. And you're smart, and they're going to be brought to justice one way or the other.
Nico, pull in here so you're not blocking traffic. I just heard
Yeah.
Look at that traffic jam.
They will see justice, one way or another.
Why can't tell my uncle?
No.
And now there's no other judges, so it's like, who was the trial?
Judge, jury, and executioner over here.
And then you said like Amber's their lawyer.
Amber is maybe just Frankie's. I don't know about the rest, but
Everything is turning up, Kelly. You said it yourself.
It's like this is why you can't just have one judge.
No, but from here on out, it will turn up, Kelly.
We're having this like quiet moment before he helps her up. Would you guys like to hear a Kelly song? It's so cute, and it was made for her. It was made using AI, so yeah. It's got lyrics.
Kelly struts in neon lights, loves her fringe and polka dots, hits the parties every night, club floors are her favorite spots. She's got style, she's got flair, sequins glitter in her hair, lip gloss popping, music loud, dancing wild in every crowd. Kelly knows how to make a scene, fashion queen in pink and green. Shamed her uncle on the green, but the crowd cheered, what a dream. Golf course chaos, stars in her eyes, laughing wild beneath the skies. Uncle sighed, oh what a game. Kelly's stunts brought her fame. High heels, glam, and disco balls, laughter echoed in clubhouse halls. Every customer was a fan. Kelly's mischief had a plan. Now she's legend in the town, party girl in sparkling gown. Uncle grimaces, but the folks love her for her bold strokes. She's got style, she's got flair, sequins glitter in her hair, lip gloss popping, music loud, dancing wild in every crowd.
like, bro, they even put it the golf course fashion queen. I'm like, bro, this is the theme song right here. Yo, we're about to get into smart. We're all gonna be like taken out of our jobs.
With her.
So is Darkest Before Dawn.
You're gonna ask for the Kelly Kitty Cat Creamery playset that you saw in the latest episode of Kelly. That could still be a cute little animated cartoon. So, just by going on a date, participating in the date auction, you are participating in prostitution.
They are so wrong. Gambling brings me pleasure. Does that mean it's prostitution?
Yeah.
No.
They attacked you for miscommunication?
Yeah.
They've done that to me. They've done that to her.
Because they started
They've done
getting
to my
mad
family.
about it. And I
Yeah.
literally told them, like, if you don't, like, we shouldn't argue about this. You can just go talk to a lawyer or a judge about it. And then one of the guys, the one in red, he called me a know-it-all.
For 3 for you to
But they get grandpa.
do all sorts of shit. It's fucked.
So it's like
Against
if
your
we
will.
did the date auction, but instead
Yeah.
of people volunteering, we forced
We
them.
just
We
kidnapped
just
them and
grab 10
forced them.
people off the street and say, you're gonna go on dates with these people because we want them to give us money.
They're a long time. Hey?
So make sure you eat, people. You will actually die if you do not eat. That hunger is deadly. And thirst, too. I was sitting at my desk doing Photoshop and I saw that thing going off. I was just like, oh my god! I just spammed the button. I'm like, please eat something. She was at like 60% health left.
Yeah, it's talking up there, don't you remember Simon?
Yes, we were talking, I forget how we
This
got on
room
the
soundproof speaker.
I forget how we got on the topic, but we were talking about blind dating. We started with like Nico's wife and what his like foreplay interest was, and then somehow we rounded back to blind dating. So then he was like trying to describe ways like gimps. Maybe you could call the people who are in their gimps, or contestants. Just like what would you call people who participate in a blind date auction? And then he said something like prostitutes. And then I remember that's what we fought about. That's why they attacked us, because we got in a fight because they said the date auction is prostitution. We are human trafficking and we are selling people for payment, and they're getting pleasure. It's payment for pleasure. That's their definition of prostitution. And I said no.
Who's date?
I remember them. Donatello, the guy with the bowler hat, Cade the security, Tommy, Lorenzo.
These are ones that committed.
They were shaking their head. The one that hit me, I believe it was it's Tommy. Cause right before I hit the ground,
What's Tommy? You know Tommy what his surname means?
Tommy Falcone. Right before he hit me, he called me a fucking bitch. So I heard his voice and then I was on the ground. And the last thing I saw was like red pants running away, and that's where I ran away from Victor. So I think Lorenzo or the guy with the bowler, someone did something to him.
All right, now hold up. Give me those names.
Donatello. This was literally last
Tommy,
night.
yes,
I
someone
couldn't
told
start, so you notice like when it moves, it gets super blurry. When I got AFK'd out of the game, it said something like something went wrong. You might need to restart your computer. I'm just like, nah, just log back in. And then when I got in, the game was super laggy. Like I could not walk. I felt like I was moving 1 frame a minute. I was like, this is just nasty. So I restarted it again, and it was still doing that. And I was like, you know what? It's whatever. It stops after a while. It's probably just loading some stuff. So let me try to stream. I'm hitting the button. It's dinging. It's dinging. It's like, you don't have an encoder. I'm like, what you mean I don't have an encoder? So then I check, and there's no encoder there. I can't stream. But it's there for recording the really shit 264 one. So it's like my graphics drivers were just down. I don't know why. And it would not let them come back until I took the January 30th update, which froze my computer. And I'm like, that's delightful. So I left it on for about 30 minutes and it did not update. So I had to force shut it down while it was updating the drivers. I was just like, did I just kill my graphics card? So when I shut it back on, it was still asking me to reinstall the download. It probably didn't take all the way. If it was the NVIDIA January 30th, that's all I know. That's the one that was giving me trouble. I could check to see which one it says. Yeah. Okay, so it's off. Oh, I'm not logged in. I'm never logged in. My brother said this is like the new hub. 572.16. So this is the one that black screened me. So I just said, you know what? Just roll it back. Previously installed. I'm like, yeah, just roll it back to December 5th and I'll try again next month. Because even after I did it, I logged on earlier and I'm like, I'm still laggy. I don't understand. I installed the update. This time it didn't crash the computer and it's still asking me to reinstall. It was saying reinstall. And I'm like, I'm not going to keep doing that. So I'm going to go back to this one and then I'll just take the next one. Because once I installed it, it brought my drivers back. But I'm still facing like a little bit of issues. Because I used to be able to play the game and maybe watch DVD on the side because the Toon Monitor benefit. But whatever Twitch stream I'm watching now is laggy. And I'm like, why are the frames there shitty? Like when I logged into GTA and I was getting like 1 frame a minute. The game's running smooth again, but I'm like, I can't do multiple things at once. I think it did some damage to my graphics card. I was not happy about that. I hate that update. So I did what I could because I'm like, ish was happening. Actually, I didn't think ish would happen. We were just talking. But I'm happy I hit the record button because I'm like, dude, we would have missed the crucial breakthrough. This is what we've been waiting for like 3 weeks. I'm like, thank God I hit the button. With his name, and he's on the list for new businesses. Narcados. Donatello Narcados. We met him, remember? When you took me around on the first day. At the hospital.
In the car.
Yeah. He fell off a ladder.
At the construction site.
Yeah. We met him.
Yeah, kinda remember. Right, who else?
Cade Wilder.
Yeah.
I think, Nikos, he knows the name of the guy in the bowler hat. He says he knows his name. They said someone named Frankie. The closest I can think of is a Francesco. Because they said, that one in the group,
I know Mr. Francesco. I met him.
Yeah.
Charge him for something.
They said he's the one that owns the Vanilla Unicorn. And I saw his name on the list for new business owners. So his last name starts with like a C. And then there's Lorenzo, but I don't know his last name. But it might be Narcados. Because I remember talking to Donnie, and he said he had a little brother named Lorenzo. Like, I remember they did it. And now Victor's dead because of them. Because they got the wrong definition. I even told them, like, you should go talk to a judge or a lawyer. Like, we're sitting here going back and forth. I know we're right. You're wrong, but you don't know you're wrong. So why don't you go talk to a judge or lawyer? And then that's when they told me to, like, shut the fuck up.
How the hell I do a new line on a notepad?
I have no idea. That's how I don't use notepads. I know exactly what he was asking. You can't use enter because that just saves your words.
Cade Wilder. Frankie Francesco. He owns the Vanilla Unicorn.
Yeah.
And Lorenzo, maybe also on the cards. You can check that out. Right now, we're going to start this again. Because I'm going to write this down. Let me just hold on a second. You know what? I need to check that report because I don't know much about it.
That's why I wanted to talk to Sal. Sal knows everything, and I didn't really want to talk to anybody else. But you're here,
don't
so I'll
talk to nobody about it. Don't tell nobody you remember, because that can put you in danger.
But I do remember, and I see them like all.
I know, but don't tell nobody. Listen to me. Don't tell nobody you're because they won't come
came
off.
to City Hall. He asked me to my face about Burger Shot. He asked me, and he knew what he did.
Get this. So now, explain to me now. because I don't understand and I ain't read the statement yet. What was the whole situation? Start from the beginning, where you was, where you went, who you interaction with, and all that again. Let me get that in my head. Let me understand it.
I went off to the side of City Hall, close to the council meeting room, to talk with Victor. We were organizing
For
our
what reason?
for the survey. We were organizing our questions because he made his list, I made my list. We put our questions together, the ones that we thought would best help with the date auction, because we wanted to throw some of his senseless questions in, like as a curveball, but we mainly wanted to gauge population interest. Would people be interested in a dating auction? And if majority of the people we surveyed came up negative, they wouldn't be interested in something like this, we were going to scrap the event idea. So we organized our questions, we took the ones we wanted, and then once we had our list organized, we had about 8 questions. It was the same day as the boxing event, so we figured a lot of people would be there. I changed. That's why I was in those clothes. I used one of the clothes that I picked out for Casey. That's why they didn't look like mine. And we skated to the boxing ring, and we didn't want to pay the $250 cover because that sounded expensive. So we waited outside, and we did surveys with the guy in the bowler hat and Cade, and that was fine. But then we went to regroup because we thought maybe we could switch up the order. It might get better results. And then the next person we asked questions to was Tommy. So as we were getting close to the end of our survey with Tommy, that's when Donatello walked over and he asked, "What are you guys doing?" They were kind of confused. So we tried to explain it to them. The reason we're asking these questions is for a date auction, and then they wanted to us to describe it to them. And when we did, they said, so prostitution is what you're doing. You're human trafficking. And they were making it out to be so ugly. And we were trying to explain it. This is the definition of prostitution. It's literally contingent upon the sexual act. You're exchanging money for sex. And they said no.
Not a date.
Yeah. We just wanted dates. Like, there was no sex that was going to be involved. And we explained that over and over. But according to them, the definition of prostitution is payment for pleasure. So going on this date, you are receiving pleasure. That is prostitution. And we told them no. And one of the fighting arguments that Victor used was that City Hall approved this. Like, the mayor looked over all the questions that we would utilize, and he had no problem with it. He said that we can go out and we can ask these questions and gauge population interest. So they said City Hall is endorsing prostitution. And him and Victor got really heated. So he called Victor a prick, and then Victor called him a prick back. And he said, "You're starting to really make me mad." And Cade was doing like some kind of thing with his hands, maybe like sign language. And then Tommy started shaking his head. And we kept just trying to make them understand. But then when it seemed like they wouldn't see reason, they said that they were going to leave. And then the guy in the bowler hat and Cade, they were standing in front of us. And they said, "Go ahead, go Donatello, go back to the car, everybody. We'll handle it." We did not follow them. We were having a conversation. We merely just wanted to explain our side.
This was in the city hall.
No, this was in front of the boxing gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we just merely wanted to explain our side, and they explained theirs, because they said, yeah, the order of the questions and maybe the way you asked, we kind of did feel like it was prostitution. And then we explained ourselves, like, we don't want it to be prostitution. No one is expected to have sex on any of these dates. It's just to raise charity. And like the bowler guy, he didn't seem interested in it, and that's what we wanted to gauge. If people weren't interested in it, we weren't going to do it. We are not forcing anyone into this, and anyone who did want to participate, it was completely voluntary. And it sounded like we were coming to like terms or an understanding, and Victor said, "Yeah, thank you for the feedback, we really appreciate it." And that's when Lorenzo and Tommy, they walked back over to us after talking to Donatello. And then Tommy disappeared because we were still talking to them, and that's when the cowboy, he gave me a note that with the fighter names, and it said, "Be careful what you say." And then I said, "Did you mean to give me this?" So then he gave me another one that said, "For your safety, please." And he asked for the fighter names back, but I thought the first one sounded like a threat, so I copied the fighter names onto a separate sheet of paper, and I gave him a different one back. And then that's when I felt someone, I felt like my hair move. And then I started running, and then Tommy was chasing me. He was calling me a fucking bitch. And then he hit me, and last thing I remember, I'm on the ground, and I see red suit pants running away. And that's where I left Victor. Like, he literally hit me when I was in front of Donatello. Like, Donatello was to my right, and I flew to the left.
Wait, hold up there. You said you ran away.
Yeah, so, like, picture I was here on this side of the table with you. I felt something, like the wind blew from behind my head, and Tommy had just walked behind me after we were talking. And we were just having, like, a very heated argument. And before they, swung at us, they told me that I had 10 seconds to leave. So I missed a part. So after they said they were gonna...
they being...
Tommy, he specifically said it. He said, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to leave. And Victor said, we're on a public sidewalk. It's like, yeah. So I said, just because you do not like the way our discussion ended, doesn't mean you can control who can walk on this sidewalk. So they walked over, they talked to Donatello, and then after talking to Donatello, while we were talking and coming to an understanding with the cowboy and the guy in the bowler hat, they walked back. Tommy walked behind me, Lorenzo was still trying to get behind us, and then I felt my hair move. So I instinctively just ran. So I ran this way, and Tommy, he kept chasing me. So I got as far as Donatello, and that's when I felt something hit the back of my head. And then I was on the ground, and I saw Red running from where I was standing, and Victor was over there.
Right, I got that. So Victor saw that, but he deceased now.
Yeah, because they must have hit him and stabbed him. And when I flew, I fell into the street. And I think that's how I broke my arm. So they probably didn't have time
But you
to
never saw who hit you.
It was definitely Tommy, because before I got hit, it said, you fucking bitch.
Right.
His voice was right behind me. Donatello was not speaking at that point. Lorenzo was still over by Victor and the guy in the bowler hat and Cade. Only Tommy's voice right before I hit the ground.
You say Donatello was on the right-hand side of you.
Yeah, he was kind of like leaned up against the wall. So he literally saw me as I was getting hit when I flew into the street. Is she snoring now? Because, like, they were saying some pretty nasty things. One of the things that I remembered that probably isn't in Sal's notes is, he asked me if I would participate in a date auction, and I said yes. If I voluntarily signed up for this, I'm going to honor my commitment and I will be a participant. So he said, congratulations, you're selling yourself for money. Welcome to the fucking world. And then later, Tommy made a snide comment. Of course, I would know the definition of prostitution. So they were getting very
Tommy
rude.
Falcone is my main suspect. Then I got a witness. I got a Donatello and them. You say he's friends with Tommy Falcone.
Yeah, they were all friends. They were all standing on the same side, like surrounding me.
What was Mr. Wilder doing at the time?
He was security.
When he was being chased. Oh, he was security at the
for
the
them.
boxing. Oh, they're security.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want him hired at City Hall, because I'm like, I know him and he knows me. He's lying.
So he is security for Mr.
Yeah, and then he pretended like he didn't meet
Does
me.
Who owns the boxing gym?
I don't think anybody. It just I could check my notes. It just got an owner. The SBA still has to hand out leases to everybody, but they were not the owner at the time that this event happened.
Right, I get that now.
Oh, they weren't there when it happened, but the mayor and Richard can vouch that we were there and they were there, because they came to the event.
Who's Richard?
He's the male receptionist. So he was driving the mayor that day. And the mayor even walked us over to ask, like, are we coming inside? And we said, no, we're doing surveys. So the mayor was there that day. But he left before the fighting started.
So he saw Tommy Falcone and all these other goons.
He could say that they were there. And that we were there doing surveys, because that's what we told him.
So we can place them there on the scene, yeah. Right. This ain't an official statement, but I'm taking notes here so I can do some kind of investigation. I need to get my facts and stuff right. Now, like I said,
it's such a stupid thing to kill someone over.
No,
they were wrong.
I know. But you don't know if they killed him.
Victor's dead. There was nobody
I know
else
he's
there.
dead, but did he die on the same night?
No, we woke up the next day. He succumbed to his injuries. It was the stab wound. We were both taken to the hospital.
Right. Did you get an incident report number for that?
Robert Daynob's the cousin. He's trying to get the autopsy report.
Yeah.
But because of the flood and the MDT changing databases, it might be lost.
Yeah, we're going to see about that. I'm going to take a look at this. Now, like I said, you need to remain calm. Don't tell nobody you remember nothing, because they don't know.
No,
but if
that's
they
what he
figure it
lied
out,
to my face.
who?
The cowboy. He said, "Did I meet you?" No. Do you work
Of course
around here?
he is. If he got something to hide, that's what he gonna do.
And Donatello,
He
he
ain't gonna
came
tell
to
you.
City Hall for help, for SBA help, and I
Yeah.
helped him. He didn't say anything. They're
Yeah, he
lying
suckered
right
you
to my
right there.
face.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you anything. Maybe they're trying to assess whether you know something or not.
They're murderers.
There is. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to close the case and catch them. But you need to listen to me. You need some water.
No.
You need to calm
Phone
down
be
because
knowing.
you're gonna make a mistake. You need to buy me some time here. Need to get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna try and see that the justice is served right there for Mr. Victor too. But he's pretty in depth.
Broken. They could have killed me.
Yeah. You need a
They
hug.
killed him. Yeah.
Oh, get him. Here you go now. Pat, pat.
I'm trying to be
You're gonna
strong,
be all right.
Grandpa. I really am.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. You're strong. You're strong. Look at you. You're strong and fit. But you gotta. Now's the time for mental fortitude. All right. Because if you give away the game, you're gonna lose it. Now, do you want to lose the game or you want me to win on this game?
No.
Right. So I need you to pucker up. I need you to brace yourself. I need you to be smart. Because you is smart. You don't need to be around them.
They were
You
at
feel
the drag
threatened?
races when I was there.
Did they do anything to you?
No. But I
Right,
don't
so
trust
that means
them.
they don't know.
They started
I get that.
swinging over the stupidest thing. You just don't know what's gonna make guys like these snap. I don't feel safe
Yeah.
around them.
You don't need to be around them. If you see
She's
them, you
not
go
as
right
hard
away.
as her cousin. She's more delicate.
That's
She's
No
from
more hanging around
Florida.
with stupid people. I told you. I told you already. Be careful who you're hanging around. Yeah, I know, but that's a different instance. You're doing good there for yourself. Now, I'm going to take a look at your report there. See what the hell's going on. You feel like you might need protective custody because I'm going to might have to hand this over to the detective unit. They're going to put you in protective custody.
She listens. That's why she didn't go to work today. Because it's like, I'm going to say nothing or I'm going to
That
say
means you're gonna go
everything.
to a safe house.
So I
Nobody's gonna
can't go
see
to
you for a long
work. I'm just going to blow up. And it might be on Amber first.
I'm supposed to play in the governor's ball. I just don't want
Be like, you
Yeah.
defended murderers?
Well,
That's
it's
what we
you-
do,
yeah.
Amber.
Well, where's Buckwheat?
They told me that Amber is representing like one of them, someone in their group. And I've seen them in City Hall. I don't want them in City Hall with me.
Well, I can't stop them because they ain't been committed or nothing. I suggest if you see them coming through that door, you just head the other way. Go find a place of safety. Don't interact with them. Don't have to say nothing to them.
They murdered a government official. They shouldn't be allowed in
Yeah.
the building.
Well, that ain't been proved yet. We gotta prove the case. That's how it works. I can't just go there, hey, you killed somebody. I gotta be able to articulate and substantiate.
I mean, Kelly could.
and
Every
prove
time
the
we see a
case.
murderer.
Now, if they find out you know, and stuff like that, that A, can put you in danger, and B, it can shut the case down because they're gonna come up with those. I need to snatch them one by one. Or all at the same time. But I need to verify everything first. I need to get my head around it. And then I'm gonna use my knowledge of the justice system to get around.
They're
You feel me?
murderers. They deserve to get boned.
Yeah, I know. They gonna get boned if I can help it, but you need to help me out. Now, if you ain't gonna help me, ain't no point in it. You want justice served.
But how can my uncle, like, he can't be judged, can he?
Yes, you can.
He's my uncle.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there might be a conflict over there.
Because I'm like, you were the only other judge, but now you can't do it.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna be investigating it too, so I can't do that.
still bring them to jail even though it's this old?
Yeah. Yeah, we can. It's still an open case and a shut case.
Yeah, because the... Wait,
I
what's the
need to
statute
find
of
out first.
limitations if somebody died?
Oh, 30 days.
And I woke up on January 12th. It hasn't been 30 days.
Yeah. We still got a week. We're going to move fast. But you're going to have to keep your cool about this.
I can try.
Can't afford to get it to go out of hand.
I can try.
Yeah, come on now. Get yourself together. Dry your eyes. Dry your eyes. You're going to walk out of here like nothing happened. You ain't going to be that scared little girl no more. You're going to put your head up. If you see them, you walked out of the way. You hear me?
Yeah, because I know what happened now.
Yeah.
They can't
exactly.
lie to my face anymore.
That's right. So now, the best thing is, they come from the north, you head to the south. You get that? Listen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good to go. You feel safe with these people? Who these people you with? What's their
Alfredo's
names?
the driver. Nico, he's the janitor. They work at City Hall. And
Oh, yeah.
Hickory's the one that owns the horse that likes to eat my clothes.
Oh, you done spoken to them about this? Who did you tell?
They know because I was with them. Like, he's the one that said prostitution, and then they know that like, whenever I grab my arm, it's something related to it.
Listen. Who did you tell that you remember everything?
They know.
Just them two.
Just them three.
Just them three.
But Hickory sounds like
The
he kinda doesn't know
horseman, the
what's
Hickory,
going
yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. And God forbid, but anything happened to you, at least I know who I'm going after.
No, Alfredo's been
Now,
like
if you
really
feel so unsafe, I need to get you into protective custody.
Well,
but
they
if you
got
feel
hits
like
on
they don't
them.
knowing that, then that's what I say. Just say, you got to pretend like you don't know nothing still. Don't remember nothing. And if you do encounter them where you can get away, you're going to have to talk to them like normal, even though you're in fear of your life. You feel me?
I can't talk to them.
You got that?
They killed Victor. I cannot talk to
Right. So now, the only point is move away from the situation.
I can
Do
that.
as I say.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, come on. I need to investigate this shit. See what the hell is going on. See if there's a statement or something. I need to work on this. I need to speak to the investigators, see if they... I don't even know where the hell they is. Do they even work over here?
The person who examined Victor's body was Dr. Dakota, and
Yeah.
Sal's in charge of the case, but Alfredo said he's on vacation.
I gotta retap that
who
autopsy
that?
report. Stinking
Who on
notebooks.
vacation?
Spagoni?
Spagoni,
One with
yeah.
the big black glasses.
Yeah.
So
Spaghetti.
Yeah, and if it's not solved in a week, then they literally get away with murder.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunate with the timing of your memory, but listen, we're gonna go out this door. We ain't gonna talk about it no more. You hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pucker up. Dry your eyes. Come on.
Corporal version of me, sergeant version of me, assistant
Motherfucker.
commander, captain, assistant commander, commander, deputy sheriff, and on it goes. And
Now, listen
I've been-
here,
I've
horseman.
been told
You
to
stop-
wear this by people.
You stop frightening my granddaughter with your horse.
Okay.
Well, he ran her over with the horse.
You feel what I'm putting down?
Yeah, that's going through one ear and out the other. You're gonna have to tell the horse.
You're gonna have to tell the horse.
Where that horse is?
Oh, you just have to find him. He just rocks up here, there, and everywhere.
Keep an eye on you.
Okay. If I were you, I'd keep both.
Good. Right.
Maybe a hand on my shoulder while you're going at it too.
Maybe. Come on.
He's so high. Hickory's
Damn
hilarious.
horses eating people's clothes and shit. The hell?
We had a dance party while he was in the cells waiting for his bench trial. It
Yeah.
was fun.
You two boys, you're gonna make sure my granddaughter Be fine. Nothing come over her. You hear me?
She's in capable hands, sir.
You make sure that nobody knows nothing about nothing. Because the thing is, I know things now. And about who and about what. And they're a very close circle of people that know or don't know shit. And if that get out,
You know who it's.
I only got 3 people to look at. And 2 out of 3 is in front of me. You understand that?
We should tell more people.
So, you better look after her. I'm going to trust
No,
you.
we're gonna be good. We're not gonna tell more people. We'll be so
She
good.
pretend that she young. She's scared. Got to look after her. I'm trusting you boys.
Sir,
I know you give me good drinks too, so that's why I'm trusting you. Yeah. Right, Kitty. I'm gonna get on that met over there. You stay with these 2 fine fellas over here.
Okay.
Gonna do your thing, stay out of trouble, right?
On the sweetness of grass in Tennessee.
To make her feel better, Alfredo sung her a song. Unfortunately, it's like really laggy. It was so sweet. Aww. What a stud. Like when he was first driving with her, after she got her car fixed. He did say he liked to sing, but he's like, no, you're not gonna get me to sing. So it's been like an ongoing thing with them. He's like, I will never, ever, literally today, never. You're never gonna hear me. I sung for Nico and them. Not gonna happen. Okay, Kelly, let's go to the beach. He's really trying to cheer her up.
I'd like to see a mountain star. They're gonna sing big power and breathe it down into my soul. This I can down that song. I can't see it all. But they never mind before I come.
Yay! So they wanted to go to the observatory, but then it like started raining. So we just kept driving around, because driving is relaxing, right? And then we hung out with some of Nico's friends. And I saved the lady from dying. I gave her my last burger. And you wanna know what's weird?
Languages, verbal.
These 2 specifically? Where is it? So, I don't think that they remember. And Kelly can't remind them because literally after she made that that's like when she passed out. So I go by that sound. After that, nothing else she can remember. Oh, what else? But, no, we ain't doing that! That's the blonde. And then the one that was blocking traffic for her. That's Ivan. They were the ones that found her in the street. They just don't remember that they were there. I'm like, that's crazy. Every time I see them, I'm like, how do you not remember? You guys were there. They were the ones that pulled over. It's like, oh shit. So it's like, that's such a weird way to bump into each other again. Yeah, that's them. I'm like, oh my god. I'm so happy these nice people came along and they saw like, oh my god, there's people here. We should call somebody. Like, thank you. You see dead bodies. You do something. Very nice people. But they don't remember this is the first time they ever met Kelly. Yeah, there's someone that actually saw, laid out in the street. Yeah, he took a swipe at the back of my head. That's when I felt it. Usually Kelly's she dresses much cuter. So got hit in the back of the head. It's in her clothes. This is for Casey, so it doesn't look like Kelly. He just got hit by a car?
down here.
Oh, this is after. This is after the arm got broken, right? Where's before the arm got broken? I can't believe you can only transport one person in the ambulances now. I swore you could do multiple. I wonder when that changed. Oh, is it broken? Did I break it? Did I move it too much? Oh, I told you this thing's been acting weird when I try to do multiple things at once. I gotta see what it did to my graphics card. My beautiful 3070. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is after.
We need some Roblox down here.
Yeah, Roblox would be nice, because that's when my arm got broken. They tried so hard to keep the damn cars
Any
off.
fractures?
Like an open gash, right?
Holy shit. Fucking assholes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm like, that's him. That's Ivan. See, Amber does have some good clients. Good clients.
Oh,
See?
you know.
Same voice. They just don't remember that day. I'm like, that's crazy. Maybe if Kelly told them what happened, they'd be like, oh shit, we did find a woman lying in the street. So we all went skating. And then, Ivan could see she was stressed, so he's like, you want some whiskey? Yeah, hold on to that. Hold on to that. So we just drunk the whiskey, we hung out, and then the party ended abruptly. Because, he went outside to hang out, and then...
Yeah.
Well,
I'm looking for a gentleman. It's got a specific black jacket with a little bit of silver on it. Y'all see them around?
Kelly's drunk, so she's just like, be
He
quiet.
got black hair, wearing black denim jeans.
What's happening?
He's getting arrested. Like, we were all just in there skating for the past hour. And then man's come out here to sell drugs and go and get himself arrested.
he's under arrest?
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Well, that happened. And then we ended our night just, watching the water. Because it's so pretty.
It's real pretty.
Isn't that tranquil? Just going to sleep on the beach. It does.
Alright, I'm here to take my driving test.
I didn't record it.
Pass the
Though I was thinking about it. I know y'all wanted to see it, but the DMV was a freaking zoo. I shit you not. Ashley went as soon as the doors opened. There was like 30 people there. They were trying to lockpick cars, especially the police cars. And then every time you end the test, dude dropped the clipboard. There was so many clipboards on the ground right there. And then people was leaving their cars in the spawn spot so you couldn't pull out the car. I'm like, this is wild. This don't make no sense. Why are people acting like animals? It's like we never been to the DMV before. And then, the police, he got upset because he's like, yo, I can't take my test. It keeps saying it's blocked and I can't pull out the car. You know what? We towing all these cars. 1, 2, 3. One guy's like, wait, this is my car. So it's like, bro, I will wait until the crack of dawn and I will go take my test. And I took it literally at the right time. I missed the crazy and then I got my test and then I missed the other crazy. Because what Grandpa didn't tell you was he was part of like the biggest incident going on with the police right now, where they have a class action lawsuit opened against them because they picked a street along the road test route to set up a roadblock. And then you know what they were just trolling people. So like, let's see, look, we gotta inspect your vehicle. This is a government issued DMV vehicle. We're gonna pop the hood here. Okay, looks good. Let's check your headlights.
Hits it with like the little baton. Looks like one of your headlights is out. That don't look too good there. Let's go check the trunk. And every time you touch the car, you get a strike point. You can't make contact with nothing. That count against you. And you can't speed. That count against you. And I'm like, oh my God, they're not doing this. I was so happy I got mine done. People were so pissed. They was yelling. Some people, they had to go back and take that test like 3 times. It was hilarious to watch. I'm happy I wasn't involved. I'm at peace. Then Gemma and Cake took it to the next level and really screwed over the SSD. Yeah, it's like, you're having fun. Why are you so serious? Why for the memes? Because, like, you're cops. And a lot of people, especially since there's so many anarchists this time around with Ignite, they feel like, fuck the system, fuck the man. Police can do whatever they want and oppress you and nobody can do anything about it. So it's like, dude. People don't want to have to be taking this road test like 5, 6 times. Shane had to do it. He kept failing.
Hello?
They set it up to fuck Shane over. Oh! I didn't lose a point even though my car landed on his car. I was just spamming shit.
You can start the test. Remember not to exceed the limit of 60 kilometers per hour.
I had to Google it and Google was wrong. I typed in kilometers.
Yeah, I don't do kilometers. So don't exceed 37? Okay. We'll stay lower than that. They should really said that there was someone in the area, you know.
See, so here's your little thingy. 0 out of 6. 6 mistakes, you fail. The written test was
Did
easy.
you see him just merge on top of us? I know you saw that. There are some really crazy drivers in this state, aren't there? Do you think the instructor would mind if I popped a tape in? Oh, someone's taking their commercial exam. Or they already got it because they're just going through the light. I know someone's not honking at me. I am driving at a very safe speed. Oh. Yeah, I can go a little bit faster. I'm missing all of the lights. I'm so sorry. I'm a great driver. At least that's what my last instructor said, you know? I've been driving for a very long time. This is really just a formality. Okay, now we gotta... No, turning lane. No one in the turning lane. We can skip them, right? Yay! See, I was so close to going over there. That's what... Is it... No, 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 no. They want you to use the cruise control.
It should be cheating to use cruise control in this exam. I bet a lot of people would have failed without it.
Is this a long exam?
Wait, they let you run reds? That's why I respected every single one of them. Well, I know what I'm doing for my motorcycle exam.
I really didn't think other people would be awake this early to take their driving exams. I tried to be like the first one there. I bet it was really packed yesterday. Long lines, everyone wanting to get their driver's license. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I don't because it's never that crowded in City Hall, but... Yeah, I was like, I shouldn't cross the line when I'm not supposed to. Don't go through reds. I literally did this like a local. That's so upsetting. Does that mean our time together is like almost over? Little did I know. The fun was just beginning. I bet everyone thought this would be shorter than it was. Oh, it does count? You'd like my cart. It's like super cute. It's a driving school car. Yeah, I guess
Why
they're
are we
like
driving to the
kind
gun
of
range?
intelligent. Oh my god, is this like a 2-for-1? Am I gonna be able to pick up my weapons license too? Because I know they said that you cannot get your weapons license until you get your driver's license. It is not a race, Mr. Muscle Car. Yeah. All in a hurry just to get to a red light. Look at you. And then you turn right. Okay. Okay. Man's clearly has something to prove. That's actually the middle of the street. Is this like a checkpoint? Is there more exam? Good for you, girl.
Continue straight ahead to the highway intersection. Watch out for pedestrians. This street is very busy.
I'm not gonna hit any pedestrians. Jeez, have some faith in me. I don't remember them taking you on no highway for no road tests. I wonder if that was a licensed driver. They took that turn pretty quick. I've been taking mine decently, right? Oh, thank you. Why is this guy just sitting in the intersection? Oh, there's nobody in that car. Nope, there's somebody in that car. Oh, there is no car. What was I talking about? No, I'm not on any drugs. I think it was just like a trick of the sunlight. No, I promise. I would never take my road test under intoxication. I actually answered that question right on the exam, you know? Yeah, I scored really high. I don't know. They just said I passed. This city's so spoopy. What is this? Okay, can I just... They really tried. They really tried. Taking a road test, people. Phantom cars, pileups to enter the highway. No, I was doing good. I think everyone does good till they hit the highway. That's when it gets... Making our way. We are very close to the highway now. You know, when I took my exam in Vice, they didn't send us on the highway. That's for, like, experienced drivers. We just drove around the neighborhood a little bit. Oh. See, I was lucky. I got here before the roadblock. It was literally up within the hour. I was just like, yes. They got off the highway in a hurry to get back on it in a hurry. So they had all this city to take us from. Like, we could have went to Mirror Park, Southside. Oh, you want me to get in the far lane? This horrible
And I'm
choke
just gonna have to
point.
merge
On the
back.
freeway, do not exceed the
I'm gonna keep
120
rewatching
kilometers
it.
per hour limit and try to keep to the right until the Sandy Shores exit.
I'm gonna watch it till it's not funny.
Okay, I don't know how fast that is.
Slow down a little. You're going too fast.
I only went 60.
I'm sorry.
How do you translate
Do you
120
speak,
kilometers?
Like, in miles per hour?
So that was bullshit.
Are you okay with like 55? I'm going 54 just to be sure. What's 120 miles per hour? Because I know 60 was about 37, 90 is about 55. Yeah, I should have been fine at 60. He's at 120, right? Sir, you don't do any repeats?
I think he's actually respecting the highway sign, but then he shouldn't have said you can go 120 kilometers. Wish I could sue the DMV for lying.
Guess not. Wait, why are we going to the desert?
I had a great driving test. A little foggy, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna take my driving test the same time every morning. I like this. I don't have any of those horror stories.
Time to do this exam. Do you see how foggy this is? Look at that truck. It's just flying into it. I apologize if I have trouble seeing that line. Nope, there we go.
I actually think I have to do truck next, because
And it's
I don't
dotted,
know
so we can cross.
if the ice cream truck will count as a commercial vehicle. And then what if I'm driving it and I get pulled over for not having a license for this
Curiosity,
business
How
vehicle?
much do you make per hour, sir? Oh, is that personal?
And if I offer the officer an ice cream cone, they're gonna say that's bribery.
But DMV workers are like government workers too. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta do truck. I really want motorcycles, but we'll do trucks next because it has purpose.
Nope, we are going left. I'm not crossing that line.
But we could cross this line.
Follow the road towards Harmony. Do not exceed 90 kilometers per hour on this road.
I don't trust this exam.
Now you want 90.
Slow down a little. You're going too fast.
Okay, you're... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna stick to, you know. Is 40-ish good? Can we do 40-ish? I have some complaints. We were not taught kilometers in school. God, this is almost as bad as the death fog. Why is it like this every time I come out here? But I mean, we're safe in the car, right? Yeah, that's good.
I look-y wish there was a little bit of variation.
Don't go over 90 kilometers per hour.
Nah, that's a trap.
Turn left before reaching the gas station at the crossroads.
Okay.
Like, it would be funny if, like, some people got sent up to Polito. Like, different routes.
Oh, wow. Almost no cars at Larry's. Are you kidding me? Wait, I can pass. It's not solid. Come on, come on. Yeah! That's how we do it. See? I told you I passed. I just... There were no questions. How do you translate miles per hour to kilometers? That wasn't on the exam. You guys should put that on the exam. Actually, no, don't put that on the exam. Actually, yeah, do it. Put it on the exam. I already passed it. It's fine. Okay.
I just want to laugh at all the Americans that's gonna get it wrong.
You want me to turn down a dirt road?
It's not even just Americans, because apparently they want kilometers, but then they also want to respect the street signs. So I think that's where I went wrong. I'm not supposed to exceed whatever
This
the
was
street sign says.
definitely not on my vice exam. There's no line! The car is struggling.
At the next intersection, turn right.
Okay. You instructors really like to take the scenic route. Wait, oh my god, there was like a really bad storm yesterday. And still a lot of people showed up to take their exam? Like, it was so intense. It rocked around everything in my closet. Oh my god. Well, that wasn't an error, so... See how I kindly skirted around him? I didn't even touch his car. I wonder if touching another driver's car is like an automatic fail. I won't test it to find out. I was
Stay
just
on
curious.
this road at 90 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at the cruising speed. We're taking the scenic route. We're real friends here. You're not in any rush to get this exam over, are you? Yes, I am very chatty. Like, I'm a really personable person. I like to get to know people. I also like to do star signs.
Slow down a little. You're going too fast.
What the? Up a hill? Really? You said 90! Okay. This instructor is setting me up to fail.
See, full of shit!
There you go, sir. There you go. Oh, God.
How am I going so fast uphill?
Sorry, I thought there you go.
So then I just drove grandma's speed
Nice
for the rest of the
flow.
test. This is how we're doing
Before
it.
90 used to, you know, I could go about up to 40, but he doesn't want to go fast. He really just wants to keep me in this car. We're gonna have a nice, easy exam. Don't worry about it. Oh, here's our next flag. Where do we go from here?
Continue on this road. Watch out for curves and wild animals.
What do you mean, wild animals? This is why you should conduct the exam in the city. Not telling you how to do your job or anything. I know you didn't set up all these flags. This is just the route they gave you. But... like, I would be so sad if I hit a little deer.
I would literally go
Did you
insane
come out to the countryside often?
if I was driving behind someone going this
Like
slow.
lakes and hiking, maybe? Do you go with your family? Oh, you're not married? Me neither. But I do like spending time with my family. We go to the beach. And in the summers, my family comes down from Liberty. It's really nice. We're like close. But now I live out here with my Uncle John. He's the Chief Justice, if you didn't know. Like, for the Department of Justice. Oh, was I going to slip? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Never been cut off by a local.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure I was going at a reasonable speed for my instructor.
It's fine though. We didn't fail the test. That's what matters. We can kill all the locals later.
He seems to be very cautious about speed. He doesn't want us hitting any bunnies. I like bunnies. I can respect that. Slow and steady for the bunnies. Oh! I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for that hill. I don't... but it's okay. It's
okay. It's okay. Like a good driver, I was prepared. I hit the brakes immediately and I observed my surroundings. Okay, this is a solid line. So we actually should not. Never mind, I won't tell you how to do your job. You didn't pick the route, like we established before. I see some nightlife over here. Sad they did. Anywhere you want to
NPC
stop, Mr.
instructors.
Instructor?
You told. Yes!
Happy hour at Singleton's?
I talked to this guy and he had nothing to say no matter what I said to him.
Ooh, we're in Vinewood.
DMVRP was hilarious in 1.0.
No, I wasn't revving the engine, it was the car.
Everybody was pissed. Just like with the roadblock.
Our turn to proceed. This is a big hill. I don't remember the hill when we were going toward the highway. Looks like we got a little wait. So, how about that star sign? You're giving off major Scorpio vibes. Just like tap twice if I'm right. Oh, I was looking at the road. I didn't pay attention. Did you tap? Wait, you can do it again. Well, how was I supposed to know if there was a tap or if there wasn't a tap? And then how do I know if you're not doing it again or if you're actually signaling no tap, which means that you're not Scorpio? Alright, if you really don't want me to do your horoscope. You know, if you change your mind, I work at City Hall. So what type of music do you like? I was told by a musician. That was odd. I was told by a musician that I like pop rock. Not a big music fan? Not really? Just likes to drive in silence. Could you be a Capricorn?
See, so stiff. Next time, yeah. I feel like we're not gonna get a new
maybe a Virgo
thrill until they open these player-run businesses. The DMV is great,
Cancer,
but
not open to sharing.
lost all its momentum after the first
Do I not
day.
make you comfortable?
We need things that'll drive us for more person-to-person interaction. Because right now it's just government jobs and crime. Oh, and
Okay,
civ jobs, of
but,
course.
Like my question, do I not make you comfortable? Because I've been told I have a very personable, like, aura, and people tend to like talking to me. Yeah, I know you're a driving instructor. No, I can multitask. Talking and driving? Nothing illegal about that. And if anything, it just shows you how good of a driver I am. If I could only focus on the road, and then the littlest distraction, like someone saying hi, just completely threw me off, I think I would be a hazard. Like imagine someone just said hi, and then I turned that way, and then oh my god, I don't know. Should I say hi? Should I wave? What do I do in this situation? And then I just completely veer off track and run over that fire hydrant. Yeah. Hey! He totally cut us off. He didn't even use his blinker. Wow, I'm flabbergasted. Probably didn't take his exam during your shift, huh? He would have never got by you. I can tell you're very into your work. You take it seriously. The mall's that way. You ever been?
I want stores in the mall.
Well, yeah, I know you're working now, but when you're off. Yesterday they had, oh no, not yesterday. Right, I didn't take my exam yesterday. Sunday they had the premiere of episode 2 for Late Night Los Santos. It was really good. It featured Calvin Branzino. I rode in his cab. He drives cabs. You've probably seen him, or you might see him if he hasn't taken his exam yet, because I'm sure he's going to want to renew his license so he can keep doing his cabbie work. He's a singer. He's from Vice, just like me. I told you that, right? I'm from Vice. The Somewhere in the Blue. It's Mamba Blue. It's the color of our team. That I chose some Vice spirit. Did you know that if you go to Benny's, that they don't even have Vice City license plates? They have Liberty, they have San Andreas, they have Las Venturas, they even have Sprunk and Ecola, but they don't have Vice.
Oh, this intersection.
Yeah, for real.
I used to sit out in front of Weasel and watch so many car accidents.
I think it's an issue. I should definitely bring it up to management. Vice City is gorgeous. Like, you'd love it, I'm sure. In your off time, of course. The car's just stalling here. Odd. Hey, did you hear that little bit of scraping? Maybe after our exam you should tell them to look at it. Okay, now I want to merge to the other lane, so I'm going to put on my blinker, and let's merge. And here we are, safely back in Vespucci. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! I know him! That's my coworker!
They don't
Did they hit him again? I hope you're okay, Nico. I'd stop, but I'm taking my driving test. Yeah, I know him. I guess if he doesn't come into work tomorrow, it's because he got hit by a car. Some drivers, though. Showing you my skills at backing up. Oh.
It goes the wrong way. But look, fixed it. Look at that.
We have arrived. Turn off the engine and get out of the vehicle.
I felt like he couldn't get out of there faster.
Congratulations, you have passed.
Wait! You're not gonna stay in well, I'm proud of me. I'm now a licensed driver in the state of San Andreas. Go, Kelly!
You know what that means? It's time for the theme song.
Kelly struts in neon lights, loves her fringe girl in sparkling gown. Uncle grimaces, but the folks love her for her bold strokes. She's got style, she's got flair, sequins glitter in her hair, lip gloss popping, music loud, dancing wild in every crowd. Kelly knows how to make a scene, fashion queen in pink and green. Shamed her uncle on the green, but the crowd cheered, what a dream. Golf course chaos stars in her eyes, laughing wild beneath the skies. Uncle sighed, oh what a game. Kelly's stunts brought her fame. Oh, high heels glam that false chaos stars in her eyes, laughing wild beneath the skies. Uncle sighed, oh what a game. Kelly's stunts brought her fame. High heels glam and disco balls, laughter echoed in clubhouse halls. Every customer was a fan. Kelly's mischief had a plan. Now she's legend in the town, party girl in sparkling gown. Uncle grimaces, but the folks love her for her bold strokes. Now she's legend in the town, party girl in sparkling gown. Uncle grimaces, but the folks love her for her bold
Hope you guys don't get sick of the new theme song, because we're definitely gonna play the hell out of it. And I hope you enjoyed this short little recap stream. I thought about, just hopping onto the server, but it didn't feel right, because there would have been like a whole little time gap. Whoa, wait a minute, when did Kelly get back her memories? Why are they laughing? What trial happened? Wait, Kelly has her driver's license? So hopefully, even though those were kind of laggy VODs, they did fill in the gaps of what happened yesterday, and we can move forward with some fresh gameplay. Because we have the investigation, we have the SBA, we have golf with the mayor. Oh, the first election period for city council. We have 6 candidates from what I hear, which is crazy because last week we only had 2, and now somehow we tripled it. So that's awesome. We're going to have a city council. So make sure you tune in on either Fridays or Saturdays. I'm not sure what day for sure, but Kelly will be there. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming to the stream. See you next time.